Hello, hello. I am sitting here painting. I'm like, hey, I might as well uh, talk to you guys. I don't know about what, but we'll just chat. We'll chat. So while you work, what is stuck in here? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm painting some of my orders that I had. So just sitting here at my kitchen table. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Painting little pumpkin stems and and oh dude, this thing's disgusting. Painting pumpkin stems and pots and little skeletons. So I figured we'll chat. Hold on a second, I just gotta fix my little paint jar here. Dude, oh, I hate how paint jars get all disgusting all the time. Like the paint gets a little gross and then you can't squeeze it out of the bottle. Drives me nuts. How's everybody doing today? I got time today. I'm just sitting here just relaxing. I had to remake one order because I was like not happy with the way it came out. And everything that I have ordered, so if you ordered something in the last week, hold on a second. Gotta grab my skull. Dry? Almost. How'd that just get wet? If you ordered in the last week, I am working on your order. I had two that I had to kind of remake because one of them broke when it got to the person. And so I'm just letting that one like cure for like extra days just because when I ship it again, I don't want it to break. I'm like really nervous about it. And then everybody else's stuff is made. I just got to do all the little finishing touches. Details. It's all in the details. So that's what I'm doing today. Finishing up the details. And then everything will get packed up and shipped out, and hopefully by the end of this week. That's what I'm shooting for. I had a refill on supplies. That's the sucky part of owning a business is like, I had to get new cement, new boxes I have to order. Actually, I should do that now because I ran out of boxes. And then I had to order more titanium white because that's how I make the cement white. So you're like constantly ordering things. It's like, do I get to keep any of the money? I do, but I pretty much invest every dollar that I make back into my business somehow, whether it's getting new stuff or and then I buy myself the occasional coffee and pack of cigarettes. Like that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I do for now. Until I figure out a better system and like ordering boxes and stuff, this is how it's gonna have to be, unfortunately. So what's in my cart? I gotta order these boxes. Oh, these little stars, I forgot about these. They're so cute. How's everybody doing this morning? I was just like, I know, there's nothing to listen to. And I was just sitting here bored because I'm waiting for paint to dry. So I was like, you know what? I might as well go live and chit chat with everybody, even though I really don't have anything specific to discuss. Use a lot of blue. I do, Scott. I like blue. Blue is actually my favorite color, believe it or not. My kitchen's blue. Everything in my house, I got a lot of blue in my house. It's not blue, it's like green blue. That's my favorite color. But yeah, I got a lot of are you saying that because they're a cop and you like the blue? You back the blue? So I have a lot of friends that are on the NYPD hockey team, and I occasionally make shirts for them and stuff. So we do back the blue at this house for sure. Oh, is this the right size box? Shit. I gotta look at my other boxes now. Make sure they're the right size. So yeah, we back the blue at this house for sure. We got a lot of friends that are cops. I don't know what it is, but like a lot of cops are into hockey for some reason. So my son's hockey team, there's like tons of cops for some reason. Oh, Ovi, don't you start in, dude. No. You were just eating your food. And as soon as I start talking, you got to come over here and start in with me. Mm-mm. Oh, shit, I used the wrong brush. Dude, don't start in. Don't start in. I know you used to watch Teen Mom. Did you hear about Janelle? No, what happened? What happened to her? Come on, dude. Every time I start talking, you need attention. What happened with Janelle and her son? She's such a douchebag, that girl. What happened? Give me the 411, son. Give me the 411, son. I haven't watched that in a long time. Is that show even still on? That show? Dude, Farrah looks scary from that show, from Teen Mom. What is up with this paint? It feels so weird today. Everything feels weird. I just ordered it. I went to Home Depot yesterday and I got a new bag of cement. Concrete, whatever. It's called Rapid. What the hell is it called? Oh my God, I can't remember the name. Cementol. That's the name of it. And I got home. I had two. I had like a couple, cups left of my old bag. So I was working on two things, and I'm like sitting there mixing it. So I used up whatever I had left, and then I moved on to the new bag. And it was so weird when I moved on to the new bag, like something was just different. The consistency was different. It was really weird. And I'm like, what the hell? Because I don't know if they like put too much sand or something in it or whatever the bonding agent is. Like the whole texture was completely different. And I'm like, this happened to me one other time. And it was like a whole bag and it was really hard to work with. It's fine. Like the cement is fine. It's just that it's just a little harder to work with, you know? Oh shit, I did this backwards. Oh my God. So, yeah, I don't know why that happens. I wrote to the company yesterday because I was like, I've been working with this stuff for a long time now. So I'm used to like a certain texture. And for some reason, it was just different. I don't know what the fuck happened. So I'm waiting to hear back from them what their answer is because it's like this weird, almost like whipped, fluffy texture, and you can't like water it down. Like it's setting up faster than it normally does. I don't even know how to explain it the right way, but it's really weird. Many teenagers do that. See that happen. Wait, hold on. So what happened with Teen Mom? Oh, Jace ran away, and Janelle says because David and her took his phone. Get out of here. Wait a second. How did he run away? They have custody of him? Because I thought he lived with the mom. Or did they finally get custody of him? Wow. How old are those kids now? They got to be like in their teens, right? They got to be like maybe 13 or so, which is crazy. So he ran away. Oh my God, dude. I would run away too if I had to live with that asshole. The fucking whatever his name is, David. That guy's a fucking douche. So he ran away and they're blaming wow. They're such assholes. Yeah, a lot of teenagers do that. I fucking ran away from home. I can't tell you how many times. I didn't actually run away. I would just leave for a couple hours and then come back. But my parents would piss me off. I would leave the house and then I would come back in a couple hours. I think everybody does that, right? One of my partners was captain of the NYP PD hockey team, retired back in 09, I think down in Florida now. Get out of here. That's crazy. Yeah, we got a lot of friends. My son plays travel hockey, so one of his coaches is actually on the team. It's not as like team coach, it's just a coach that he's worked with over the years. So we're always at the NYPD games all the time. We really enjoy it. It's fun. It's a good time. It's a good time. But we got a lot of friends in the NYPD, so we definitely back the blue. Back the blue. I think he's 15. No way, they're 15 at this point. He's 14 and ran away from school. How do you do that? How do you get out of school? Isn't that like truancy? What do they call that? Yeah, right? Truancy. Got called out truancy, officer. I was too, dude, I was too scared to move away from home when I was in college. Forget running away when I was a kid. I would like leave. I'd be like all, in a huff and puff. I got kicked out of the house more. That was a thing back then. I don't know if anybody else dealt with that, but my dad used to like be like, get the fuck out of this house. And he'd kick us out of the house, and then we'd wander around or go to a friend's house. And then I think once we turned into teenagers, he probably realized that, like, oh shit, that's probably not a good idea because they might stay away forever. But I used to get kicked out of the house when I was a teenager. My dad would literally tell us to leave. Had a little bit of a tumultuous relationship with my dad when we were kids. He wasn't the easiest person to get along with, unfortunately. So things weren't always sunshine and rainbows at my house growing up, unfortunately. But I'll never do that to my kid. Tell him to leave the house. I'd be like too worried, something's gonna happen to him. So, because it's like those things where you kick your kid out of the house and all of a sudden something happens and then you regret it forever. It's not worth it. But that's how, we were different. We lived different lives. My dad also used to beat the shit out of us with a fucking belt. My mom used to hit us with a spoon, the good old macaroni spoon. So times are just different back then when we were growing up. You can't hit kids no more. Can't do that shit. Not that I would anyway, because you know what? I think even if it was like not so heavily frowned upon, I don't think I would do it anyway. Because it's like, what does that really solve? Hitting your kid. All it did was make me aggressive. So I don't think it solves anything. I don't think it helps anything. I think all it does is just make your kids aggressive and think that, punching things and being violent is the answer. So that doesn't really help. I'm not really sure why people do that. When I was 7, I packed my stuff in a laundry basket, tied a rope to it, and was on my way. 7. That's so funny. It's so funny how, like, my son, he really does, like, all kids are like that. They think they fucking know everything. They got the fucking answers to everything. And I'm like, I'm sure I was the same way when I was a kid. I thought I knew, how the world worked and everything, but you learn real quick once you get into real life that you don't know shit. I never spanked my kids either. I took away privileges. Yeah, that's pretty much what we do too. I'll like take my son's phone. That's like really the only thing I can take. So right now, till he gets a little older, and then I could be like, "You're not going to your friends," whatever. But that's about it. But he's like, he's not a bad kid, so I don't really have to like punish him too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to discipline him too much because he's really not bad. He's out of mouth, but I can't even like honestly, I can't even be mad at him for having a mouth because he probably gets it from me. I have a mouth on me too, so you know what I'm saying. He talks back a little sometimes, but I'm like I can't even blame him because he definitely gets it from his mom. So it's like I get it. I get it. He's a smart ass. You know what I'm saying? And so was I when I was a kid. So I'm like, I can't get mad at him because I was the same exact way when I was a kid. So kind of hypocritical to get mad at him for that. They're all smart asses though, at the end of the day. Ain't no handbook on raising kids, that's for sure. Ain't no handbook. But those teen moms, girls, some of their kids, I'm sure, are going to be out of control. Nobody thought of the long term effects of what it was going to be like, with these kids growing up literally on national TV. I don't think anybody really thought about that. How is this going to affect the kids, you know? Plus, you got a bunch of troubled teens. I mean, the moms themselves were all troubled kids, you know? So, what do they expect is going to happen? My oldest found out he was going to be a father. I told him it was time to make it on his own. He has done really well for himself. That's awesome. I can't even dream of the day my son starts having kids of his own. Holy shit. Hopefully not anytime in the near future because he's only 10. But yeah, it's that's a scary thought. That is a scary thought. Young adults are staying with their parents. I think that started, Scott. I don't know how old you are, but I think that started a lot with my generation. I guess I'm the first, depending on how you want to look at it, right? I'm the first generation of millennials. So they say on some websites, born in 1981, right? I lived with my mom until I was 28. But it was just me and her, you know, because my dad had passed away. But especially here in New York, I think that, well, I don't, in all fairness, I don't know if you live here, but since you say NYPD, I'm assuming you do. Um, we, you know, it's so unaffordable to live here on your own. It's just so hard to live and survive in New York by yourself on your own without, you know, help. So I think that's a big part. And now that's spreading more across the country. I think, you know, it's getting harder everywhere, not just here, to survive on your own. And so I think that's playing a big role in why the kids are staying home longer with the parents, you know. Plus, I mean, a big part of the reason I stayed home was, you know, well, not only could I not really afford to live on my own, but I helped my mom, you know, she didn't have anybody. I took care of her. Not that she was like sick, she still worked and everything. She got sick in the last couple of years, you know, but I was married by then. But you know, I took care of her. I didn't want to leave her by herself. That was the hardest thing I had to do actually, was moving out and having to tell my mom, "Sorry, you're on your own." You know, like I'm leaving because my brother had already left. He moved out the year I think my dad passed away. Actually, he moved out a couple of months after my dad passed away. And when I look back at that, I'm like, wow, you're fucking heartless, bro. Like you know, I don't know, but it was just me and her. And then she was really sad about that, but she, you know, she understood and at least she had me left. So I was the one who had to like leave her by herself. And that shit was not easy. She was very upset with me when I moved out. And, you know, I was like, Mom, I have to have my own life too. You know, like, what do you want? Oh my God, there's 111 people in my chat again. I was like, I had to have my own life, you know? And she understood, but she was just really upset. And she was like, once I moved out, she's like, get the fuck out of here and take everything you own with you. Meanwhile, when my brother moved out, he like kept half his shit up in the attic, did it and in the basement. But when I moved out, she was like, take your shit and get the fuck out of here. Like she didn't want my shit taking a square inch of that house. Cause I think she was mad, you know, she was mad that I was leaving her. So leaving her alone. So she was like, just get out of here. But I think it was also an excuse to have me come home more often because the more shit I had to go pick up, the more I would have to actually be home, you know? So she was not happy, which I don't blame her, you know? It's like you know, that had to be a hard adjustment for her to be, you know, going from having a full house with a full family to living by herself. Oh, I can't imagine. My son wants to visit the Navy recruiter today. He just turned 17 last week, and I'm a nervous wreck. I would be too, Ella, because whoo. See you later, Scott. I would be too. I would be too. You know, yesterday when I was reading that Fresh Start comment, I noticed something really weird. It was under, I think it was under Beaver's post. Hold on a second. We're just chilling and hanging today, but let me see if I can find it now under her post. They said something really fucking weird. I think they fucked up and gave away one of their troll accounts or something because it doesn't even make sense. It's so weird. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find their comment. Let me see. Was it this one? Necessarily showed up. Wait, she's a controlling narcissist. No, it wasn't that one. Uh, yeah, this one. This one. I didn't notice this until like later yesterday because I noticed this account in my chat a couple of days ago. It says Molly hurt a lot more people after you took her down John Graff. Laughing my ass off. John Graff. Now, what's really weird about that is I actually knew somebody with that name growing up, John Graff. And then they wrote, laughing my ass off. It's you that slanders people. And I'm like, John Graff. Oh, shit, they wrote back to me again. 20 times. Holy shit. I don't know, John Graff, but you know what, CK? I seen that account in my chat recently. An account named John Graff. So I don't know if they commented on here, but I don't see them commenting. It's not like they're tagged. So I don't know who John Graff is, but I seen that account around. I'm like, why would they write that? Is that another one of their troll accounts? And it like auto corrected to that? Hold on. I didn't see that they wrote back 100 more times. I was like, what the fuck was John Graff? I was thinking about it yesterday because I actually knew a kid named John Graff when I grew up. And it's spelled exactly the same. So I was like, he had a brother that was in my grade. I'm like, wait a second, dude. Like, that is fucking weird. Why would they write that? John Graff. John Graff. Hold on a second. We're gonna read their replies together because I didn't even see these. I didn't even see them. They don't understand. They're like, oh, you care what I say because you're replying. No, it's funny, dude, the more you talk, the funnier it is. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's a fucking joke. Hold on a second. But who the fuck is John Graff? Will the real John Graff please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Hold on a second. That was so weird. I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, John Graff. I'm like, that's so weird. What would make them say that in the middle of a sentence? But it's somebody I wasn't close friends with, but there was a kid that I grew up with that was his name. All right, let's take a look here. I didn't see that they responded. I don't know. I don't like something might be wrong with me, but I find this just entertaining. Like, I don't know why. I just find it entertaining. When like trolls try to tell me about myself, like, I don't know. I find it entertaining. Like, I don't, people think that I saw somebody in my comments out there and they're like, don't let it get to you. And I know they're looking out for my best interest, but like, I don't let it get to me. I honestly find it entertaining. Like, I think it's funny when complete strangers on the internet are just like saying random shit about you, that like trying to upset you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just can't. There's an entertainment factor to it to me because I'm like, what would make, again, I think it just goes along with my whole fascination by fucked up human behavior that I think to myself, what would make this person spend all this time, right, trying to upset me? Like, I don't understand it. It doesn't work though. Like, whatever they're trying to do, it's not working, but it's kind of funny to see them trying. Like, what more are they going to do to try to upset me? I don't know. I find it fascinating. Hold on. So I didn't even see this. 42 comments. That's really good, though. They're helping out B Fergs' engagement on her community page. So thank you. Thank you. I really love her pictures. Look at her. Does it show on here, the banner? Look at that picture. Oh, no. We'll go back on the top of her page. Her and Solda, dude, Solda takes crazy pictures. And I'm like, why are you not selling these pictures? Like, why are you not doing something with this? Not hummingbird. Soldier gets these really cool pictures of hummingbirds too. We should do like a photography show on here one day. You guys send me your best pictures and we'll share them. That would be cool. All right, so let me scroll down because I didn't even see that they replied again. Oh my God, 20 replies. They replied like 30 times to my one reply. I don't know, like this is entertaining to me. I don't know about you guys, but I am fucking entertained. So yeah, look, here's where they said John Graff. Molly hurt a lot more people after you took her down. John Graff laughing my ass off. Right here it says it. That's so fucking weird. I just don't even understand what that means. Oh, Nenny. That's right. Nenny goes, Nenny wrote in here. So Nenny says, fresh start. That's right. I saw two of these at least. Fresh start. Are you also that cloned account of Capone? You know the one that said I didn't have kids because Gannon stalked them. Yeah. So somebody said that to Nenny because Nenny's such a horrible person. They write, no way, I'm not a troll because I don't like makeup mobster laughing my fucking ass off. Sorry. No way, I'm not a troll because I don't like makeup mobster. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, subs are allowed to have different opinions than the masses without being labeled a troll. No, dude. Oh my God. Does this person understand what a troll is? You're a troll because you disrupt chats. You are hiding behind an account that has no picture. Okay. And all you do is go around and talk shit about other people. So that's what makes you a fucking troll. You go in people's chats and talk shit. We know you're not just some random subscriber, dude. We know that. I mean, I'm a subscriber too, if you want to put it that way, right? We're all subscribers. I'm a subscriber. I subscribe when I'm not on my channel. I'm a subscriber too. So, but anyway, you're a fucking troll. And it's not because you don't like me. You're a troll because of your troll behavior. You come in here to disrupt chats and talk shit all the time. And it's not just me. You do it to Nonsense. And you do it to a variety of other creators. Now you're doing it to my friends. That's the fucking definition of a troll, dude. So it's exactly what trolls do. And then they come in chats and try to disrupt them. But anyway, you don't even like MM, and you believe her because I disagreed with you. I don't need to say things like that to you. I don't even know what that means. And then they respond to Nenny again. You're not a narcissist. I like Capone. You wouldn't do that to him either. I'm not gonna give Makeup Mobster a excuse to blame Capone for everything, laughing my fucking ass off. She tries to. And I'm like, I think I specifically said in my live yesterday that I don't think it's Capone. So here's what I wrote back to them after that. I didn't see they answered me 20 times. I said, I'm obsessed, but you replied to me 5 times without me saying a word. I'm obsessed, but you've got multiple accounts where you spend the majority of your time talking about me. I'm obsessed, but you know my whole life story, or at least you think you do. I'm obsessed, but you have another troll account dedicated to me. I'm obsessed, but now you're trolling my friends to get at me. Okay, man, I had a link for you today to come up on panel and tell me about myself, but you never did. And then I wrote, I definitely don't think you're Capone, but nice try. So this is what they write back. Oh boy, brace yourselves. I didn't read this, so it's gonna be like I'm gonna have to translate here. Yeah, it's not as bad as your 30,000 hour lives where no one responds to you, but you keep talking to yourself on a panel by yourself. Really? Nobody responds to me? What do you call these people in the chat? Okay. Anyway, like me and how many other people do lives all by themselves? So do I need to have a panel or something? I don't understand. Anyway, you're void of feelings. You're trying to shut me up like you said narcs do. Where am I trying to shut this person up? If I wanted to shut this person up, I would stop engaging with them. Like, I want them to keep talking because it's actually funny to me. But okay. Laughing my fucking ass off. Like, how am I trying to shut them up? If I was trying to shut them up, I wouldn't respond to them and I would block them. But I'm sitting here engaging with them. So I don't know what that means. Laughing my fucking ass off. You had me blocked like a maniac. You had me blocked talking like a maniac. Dude, I'm pretty sure they're not blocked, but if they are, I said yesterday, I don't know because I don't block people on my channel typically. So if you got blocked, it might have been one of my mods and not me. So, and I don't sit there, But we'll take a look. We'll take a look after this and we'll unblock this account so that you could come and take a link. It doesn't matter though, even if you're blocked, you could still take the link. So, because StreamYard and YouTube are two separate entities. But nice try. You had me blocked talking like a maniac, laughing my fucking ass off. I'm so glad you can read comments so everyone else can. So can everyone else. Sorry. You can't handle comments on other people's channels, but I won't stop talking about everyone else. I'm not pointing fingers like you. I'm smearing your name and I'm not going to stop. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so scared. You're smearing my name, dude. You are literally a troll. Everybody knows that. I mean, you could continue to try smearing my name, but the majority of people know that you're just an asshole. But anyway, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not hiding from you, and I'm not triggered. You are. You know you're the problem. I haven't fought with everyone here. You have, laughing my fucking ass off. Who is everyone, dude? Really? I've fought with everyone here. Okay. I feel like I literally feel like I'm talking to like somebody who's like, I don't know, 13 maybe. Like, am I being trolled by a child? What's going on here? So then they write again, right? Without me responding here, laughing my fucking ass off. You accused me of being Capone 1,000 times. Hone in on that, you weirdo people. You narc. Laughing my fucking ass off, miss. I don't have enemies, but y'all do all over the place. Okay. Oh my God. I don't have enemies, but well, then what am I, dude, to you? Holy shit, bro. Look how many responses. Oh my God. Dude, there's like 20 responses and I did not even answer one of these. And they just keep going like a fucking Energizer bunny. This is so fucking weird. So fucking weird. Oh my God, but it's entertaining. Okay. Reading subs comments like you're an unhinged freak. That'll show them laughing my fucking ass off. So they're like really bothered that I read their comments yesterday. Like an unhinged freak, guys. Oh my God, I was an unhinged freak. Ah! Oh my God, this person's so stupid. That'll show them laughing my fucking ass off. I thought you don't get screenshots. Laughing my fucking ass off. Bro, this is so fucking funny. If Molly gets sober, she gets better. There's no help for you. You misery is for eternity. Wait, what? If Molly gets sober, she gets better. There's no help for you. Misery is for eternity. Okay. Oh my God, dude. If Molly gets sober, really? So yeah, you really think that that's gonna help her? Okay, Miss, I don't care who doesn't like me, but I'm gonna go on a 10-year smear campaign, laughing my fucking ass off. Pretend I'm a graphic designer from 11 years ago. You're a laughing stick. You're a laughing stick. You're a laughing stick. Not stock. I'm a laughing stick. This is so funny. Why do I find this so entertaining? You're a laughing stick. What the fuck is a laughing stick? You're a laughing stock, miss. Pretend I'm a graphic designer. I like the insults that they sling at me. Like, all right, dude, I don't care if you think that. I find that funny because that, what was that account? Black Dahlia also had some shit to say about my graphic design. I think they're a little jealous, it sounds like. From 11 years ago, you're a laughing stick. Are you new to YouTube like everyone's your friend when they can't stand you? As soon as it flips, they say they despise you all along. I don't even know what that means. Like, what are you talking about? Wow, this person is angry, dude. They are fucking angry. Laughing my fucking ass off. Oh my God. These insults are so juvenile. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm embarrassed that they actually think that this is insulting, the things that they're writing. Like, oh my God, guys, I'm a pretend graphic designer. This person said so, so it must be true. It must be true. I think it's because they probably haven't like done anything in their lives. I don't know, maybe except this. Except like, dude, like you are saying all these things about me, but here you are responding to somebody who hasn't even responded to you. You responded to me. Hold on, let's count them without me saying a word because I literally just I wrote 2 comments, right? Look at how many responses we have and how long they are too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 responses without me saying a fucking word to them. That's hilarious. But I'm obsessed. Okay. Where were we? Where were we? Oh, did I fucking hold on a second? Did I skip one? I think I skipped one. Oh, I did. Sorry. I skipped this one. You accused me of being a wait, I thought I read this one. Laughing my ass off. You need help, miss. I'm a call BHB a car. Oh, I missed this sentence. Miss, I need to write a 10-page numbered thesis again about Laura and go after subs, laughing my ass off. Oh my God. You need help, miss. I'm gonna call BHB a Karen and cry about spelling 8 5-hour lives in a row, laughing my fucking ass off. Like, okay. They're like writing a thesis. Dude, you responded to me 7 times, dude. I think this is a thesis. Oh my God. All right. Mega Master, you didn't mention to your subs, you left this comment under B Ferg's grief post. I didn't use, oh my God, use some punctuation. I didn't use her. You did. And you used it for content, Narc, trying to blame me for having memory and saying what I know to be true. Narc, love it. You know you're jealous. They have channels. What? Does that make sense to anybody? Honestly, just let me know if that makes sense to you. The way I just read that. I'm going to read that again without a weird voice. I'm going to read it in my normal voice, and you tell me if this makes sense. You didn't mention to your subs you left this comment under B Ferg's grief post. I didn't use her. You did, and you used it for content, Narc, trying to blame me for having a memory and saying what I know to be true. Narc, love it. You know you're jealous. They have channels. Does that like really make sense? Let me try to break this down. You didn't mention to your subs, you left this comment under B Ferg's grief post. I think that's supposed to be one sentence, but I didn't though because I'm replying to you. So which one is it? Am I not there for my friend or am I there? Because this is your comment, dude. Talking shit to my friend. That I replied to your comment after my friend said, "Look what this asshole wrote." I came here and replied and told them what a fucking idiot they are. Okay. And now they're sitting here saying that I wrote the comment. Like, you're going to fucking gaslight me. Okay. Oh my God. This person's so fucking weird, dude. Why do I always get the fucking weird ones? Like, why can't I get a normal troll that's just like, you know, Mega Mobs, you're an asshole. Why do I have to get the ones that can't speak English and fucking that can't spell and don't make any sense? All right, so that was one comment, one sentence. I didn't use her. I think that's supposed to be another thing. Well, no, I didn't use her. You did, and you used it for content. And then I don't like understand Narc trying to blame me for having a memory and saying what I know to be true. I don't know what that means. Narc, love it. You know you're jealous. They have channels. I don't know who's they. Who has channel? I have a channel too, dude. Who are you even talking about? I don't even understand. All right. Weren't you just bragging? Oh my God. Weren't you just bragging the other day? Your 8-year-old has anxiety. I don't have an 8-year-old because his helpless do nothing mother makes him feel like he's the adult, laughing my fucking ass off. You don't know how pathetic you sounded. Facts. Ask your DSM what trait that falls under. Nothing to brag about. What? Oh my God, dude. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about half the time. Ask the DSM what trait that falls under. What do you mean trait? I don't even understand what that means. It's actually what a narc mother does to her child. Literally, why would a 8-year-old child be scared for you? Is he your gopher too? Laughing my fucking ass off. Oh, so I guess they're talking about the other day when I said that we were gonna play. First of all, my son's not 8, but if you want to think he's 8, go ahead. He's been 8 for like 20 years now. Um, uh, I said I can't. I said he was worried for me when we were playing hockey the other day. Like I don't know how that makes me a narcissist because I was like, wow, he never, you know, typically boys don't show emotions. So he never like I never seen him not worried about me. He was like, Mom, no, please. Like he didn't want me to get hurt. I thought it was cute that he was like so worried about me. But I don't understand what that has to do about being a narcissist and anything. I don't know. You're so narcissistic. You don't know how wrong it is. I feel like maybe this is MGL, but I don't know. I don't think she's that stupid. You said proud, laughing my ass off. Everything you say is being scrutinized. Scrutinized. How is it that they could spell scrutinized, but they can't spell like gonna or going to? I don't get it. Because of what you say about everybody, clearly everybody knows your NOS. You're the problem. Even a child, you're so helpless. You want to control what everyone sees. Laughing my ass off. You're the narc. Am I like, does this person maybe think that I'm a narcissist? Because I swear to God, if we had to take a shot every time they wrote narc, I think we'd be like passed out on the floor at this point. Okay, I'm a narcissist, sure. Okay. We all know you have me blocked. Your friends clearly want you to hear the truth clearly. You think you're the smartest person in the room, but I think your friends are. They can't be honest with you, but someone should be laughing my ass off. Night, night, Mega Master. What a dumb name, laughing my ass off. I'ma do what Laura and Molly should have done 5 years ago. For the record, look at what you did to your mother when she was grieving herself. What? Wait, what? My mom was grieving herself. How do you agree, how do you grieve yourself? What the fuck, dude? Wow, this person's really fucking angry, bro. I let me read this. Hold on. I gotta start over because this is not making sense. We all know you have me blocked. We're gonna look at that after. If you are blocked, it wasn't me who blocked you. Clearly want you to hear the truth. Wait, your friends clearly want you to hear the truth. Clearly you think you're the smartest person in the room, but I think your friends are. They can't be honest with you, but someone should, laughing my fucking ass off. Night night, makeup monster. What a dumb name. Laughing my fucking ass off. It is a dumb name. I'll agree with them there. I fucking hate my YouTube name, but it is what it is. I already made it. So okay, hold on. I'm gonna do what Laura and Molly should have done 5 years ago. For the record, look, I don't understand. Are you gonna do what they did 5 years ago for the record? I don't know. Look at what you did to your mother when she was grieving herself. Okay. Talk about smear campaigns and holding grudges. Nobody can do anything without you controlling it. I know you understand everything I say. Okay. Dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What did I do to my mother while she was grieving herself? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm sorry, I don't understand what the fuck you're trying to say. Like, I got like a little bit of an idea in some cases, but like this does not make sense, dude. If your point would get across so much better if you just wrote like a normal person without all this like gonna, because you're trying to disguise who you actually are. But we know that you're a douche anyway. Wait, hold on. Should have done the regular game mothers. All right, about talk about smear campaigns and holding grudges. Nobody can do anything without you controlling it. I know you understand as two separate words everything I say. The only people telling you you're pretty are the worst looking people on YouTube laughing my fucking ass off. I don't fucking care, dude. Oh my God. I'm here to remind you how miserable you are every day. You're not going to trying to drag everybody down. You have no friends, no family. It's you. It's not anyone else but you. And honey, you're so desperate. You make friends with Molly's throwaways. That's obsession. You're projecting your crazy onto me. Oh my God. I'm projecting my crazy onto you. Are you sure that's what this is? Are you sure? Oh my goodness. Because again, I will post the link in the chat and you can come up. Since you're not a troll, since you said you're not a troll, hold on a second. We're going to post this up once again. I'm putting this back in the chat. We're going to post the link in the chat. Since you say you're not a troll, you're just a random subscriber, you should be able to hit that link and tell me about myself. I invite you to come tell me about myself. Maybe I'll be able to understand you when you're talking, because clearly your writing is just horrendous. Oh, fuck. I accidentally. All right. All right. So hold on. Remind you how miserable you are every day. Yeah, dude, because you really think that coming here and telling me that I'm miserable, you really think that that's going to like all of a sudden make me start thinking that I'm miserable? Some random troll on the internet is going to start. I mean, because that's what you say you are, right? Some random troll. I'm going to start, wow, this person's reminding me every day. Thanks for the reminder. Oh my God, dude, this is so weird. This is so weird. So basically what you're saying is that, you're so, it doesn't make sense because they're so mad at me because they say I'm obsessed with Laura, right? And that's what they're mad about. I'm obsessed with Laura and this one and that one. But then they're going to do the same thing that they're mad about, supposedly, allegedly. That don't make much sense. All right, so where were we? I'm here to remind you how miserable you are every day. You're not gonna keep trying to drag everybody down. You have no friends, no family. It's you. It's not anyone else but you. And honey, you're so desperate. You made friends with Molly's throwaways. That's obsession. You're projecting your crazy onto me. You know what's so funny? I never once have I reached out to anybody that MGL was friends with. They all reached out to me. I've never contacted any of these people. Like, me and Alicia became friends because Alicia reached out to me, right? I became friends with Barnyard because she reached out to me. I never contacted these people, but I'm certainly not going to be an asshole when somebody contacts me and apologizes to me. I'm not going to tell them to go fuck themselves. So yes, people that were friends with her became my friends, but that's because of them, not because of me. I didn't seek these people out to become friends with them. Whoever was friends, and I think that's like two people besides Jomana, right, who also reached out to me, and Kim, who also reached out to me. I didn't reach out to these people. They reached out to me. So, and then we became friends. But anyway, and honey, you're so okay, we read that. You don't know white YR. Holy shit, this is a tongue twister. White Y rash is honey, look in a mirror. You don't know what white Y rash is. Look in a mirror. What you gonna do when your husband leaves ya? Make another channel. Smirung his name. Smirung his name. No, I'm sorry. Make another Chan Bell. Smirung his name. Laughing my fucking ass off. Oh my God, dude. First of all, I would never say a bad word about my husband to anybody, because he's always going to be the father of my kid. So, but he ain't leaving me, so he ain't got no choice. He's kind of stuck with me for life. Oh my God, dude. This person's fucking weird, bro. Like, this shit is weird. It is entertaining, though. So, wait, all right. Now that that's over with, I don't know if hold on. I just think, oh my God, I think it's so funny reading this shit. So I gather that this person thinks I'm a narcissist and that I'm miserable, and, that's pretty much it. That was their only reply. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to show here because there's doxes in my account, unfortunately, in my blocked and hidden users because there's fucking assholes out there. Which, by the way, somebody just sent me this yesterday and I didn't know that this existed. There's a way that if your account is cloned and it's not your account, there's actually a way to report it for impersonation. I know, isn't it funny? I don't think the person's actually that illiterate because I've seen other comments of theirs where they're actually typing normal. Like they could actually type normal. So they're just like, it's part of them trying to disguise who they actually are. It's part of their disguise. And you, like, I don't know. And so it has to be, I don't know that somebody like Laura is like smart enough to do that. Although, you never know. I mean, it's interesting. Yeah, please write again soon. You're giving me, it's very entertaining. And you are gonna be the one. Like, please. 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 Right back. All right. Let me go into my studio. We're gonna unblock this person, even though it doesn't matter because they could still take the StreamYard link. It doesn't matter. You don't have to. It doesn't matter if you're blocked because the link's separate. Hold on. I'm just going to run to my car and grab a packet of cigarettes. So give me a second here. I just think it's hilarious. 7 replies to me without saying a fucking word to them. I can't even respond to that, honestly, because it's just like there's so much and I just don't have that much time on my hands. But I feel like just responding to them to just be like, yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right about everything. I'm a narcissist. I'm miserable. My husband's leaving me. What else? The DSM. Yeah, you're so right. I mean, sure, why not? 20 comments, yeah. But I'm obsessed. They just literally fucking sat there and told me that they're gonna come here every day to remind me. So they're gonna make this their life's mission, I guess, to come here and remind me what a narcissist, miserable person I am. See, I have to think, it's got to be either one of like 3 people because I don't think a random subscriber would be this invested, okay, in MGL or Laura. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they would be that upset about somebody talking about somebody else. There's one person that I think it could be that's not here per se, right? They don't have a channel, but they might just be, lurking from the bushes. Same person who, it's just weird. It's like they always got to bring my family up. Like, oh my God, dude. Yeah, my family. Okay. We got you, dude. I don't know how many times people are going to try like using that against me and think I give a shit. Like, again, especially when it was my choice to stop fucking talking to them. Go ahead. I am going to ignore that, though, because I like to say you are a narcissist and your family doesn't like you. I mean, I don't blame my family at this point if they fucking hated me, or at least some of them. I wouldn't blame them at this point. I would fucking hate me too if I was them because I called their asses out. So yeah, I would be, upset if I was a lying piece of shit too. Sneaky, snaky piece of shit. And somebody called me out. So I don't really blame them. All right. So let me go on my blocked users list here and see if I can find this person. Because, they seem to think that because they're blocked, they can't take a link. So now, it's like, it's really funny. They come in here almost every day almost fucking daily, right? Every time I go live. And the one day I put the link in the chat, they're nowhere to be found. What do you know? Hold on. I'm putting it in there again, and then I'm going to pin it. Pin it, pin it, pin it. Because I want this person to get up on I want them to get up on a panel with me and tell me about myself. Some families are trash, feel bad for people who can't manage to walk away or distance themselves. Yeah, exactly. My family's not trash, okay? It's so complex, dude. There's so many dynamics in my family that affect things. Because it's not my whole family. I don't have issues with my whole family. I have issues with my brother, his wife, okay? That's two people. And then my aunt, my two of my mom's sisters, and my uncle. That's it. That's the issue that I have with the people. My mom was one of 6, but you don't understand the dynamics of a large family like that. It's like just like anything else, right? The majority always rules. So it's me versus 4 or 5 people, right? Everybody else is going to take those people's sides because there's these dynamics that have been going on since before I was born. Oh shit. You know what? My aunt and my the hierarchy, just like in any family, there's like a hierarchy in the family. Okay. My aunt, one of the aunts that I have an issue with, and again, the issue stems from the fact that her son did some horrible shit. Okay. And what do you call it? And the horrible shit got told to me by somebody. And, I guess I was a whistleblower in a sense. That's what my aunt is upset with me for. Okay. It all stems back to that always. That's what it always stems back to. Is this resentment? Well, that aunt is also the aunt who took care of my grandmother, held all the parties at her house, right? So people don't want to give that up, and I know the dynamics, and I personally would never make people make ultimatums, so some of my cousins and my other aunts and uncles kind of just became what's it called, collateral damage in the process, because I wanted to get away from the unhealthy people who are they're up in the hierarchy in the family, right? Way up there, especially now, probably because my grandmother died, they're way up there in the hierarchy of the family, right? I'm not going to win against that. I know that. So instead of making people make choices, right, I made a choice for myself to get away from the toxic bullshit that goes on in my family, with those people, those specific individuals. So how do you get better in the same environment you got sick in? You can't. You have to get away from it. So I got away, and again, my healing, talking to other people in my family is not conducive to me healing. So I had to kind of cut off contact with everybody in that sense, which sucks, but it's just the way it is. Because I would never sit there and be like, well, you could talk to me, but you can't talk to this person, because I know how the dynamics in my family work. There's no privacy in my family. There never was, which is sick, but it's true. And I was part of that unhealthy dynamic too. But there's no privacy. So if you share something with one family member, everybody else finds out about it. So there's no having separate relationships in my family, because, if I don't want people to know what's going on in my life, then I have to just not talk to any of them. Do you understand what I'm saying? I had to move to another country to get away from the insanity. I mean, maybe this person's jealous because their family sucks and they don't have the balls to walk away. I really don't know. But trust me, it wasn't a choice that I took lightly or I even wanted. It was a necessity for my own mental well-being, especially at the time when my mom had just passed away. You're already dealing with grief, which is, hard enough, but then to go dealing with other issues on top of that, too much. That's how you end up in a fucking mental hospital. Oh, Siri, stop! I fucking hate this thing. Why is this thing always pop?
I don't know how to respond.
Okay, well, you don't need to respond. All right, so let's go to my community post here. Sorry. I'm trying to make coffee, uh, talk to you guys, and look for trolls. Hunt trolls, hunt trolls. Are they in my block? Oh, there they are. Okay, we're gonna unblock them. And now there's no excuses. Fresh Start has officially been unblocked. Okay, so you could come in here, even though you're acting like you can't, because we know you have several troll accounts. Because the same person that has that account is also the sneak up snobster or whatever. All right, so wait, hold on a second because I have to save it. We'll even unblock the other account. Oh my God. Dude, I really hope they take my suggestion of putting a search feature on this because this is so annoying. All right. Hold on. If I can't find the other one, then we'll just unblock. Oh, there it is. There it is. I just found it. Oh, fuck. Of course, my stupid computer won't let me scroll right to it. I think I've been pretty honestly generous to this person in letting them come in here and talk shit to me. I don't know many other creators that'll allow that, but again, I do it because I really do find it entertaining. I do. Because I'm like, what is this person's problem? Like, did I do something to this person? Like, what would make somebody so like fucking mad at me? I can't find the other account now. I just fucking lost it. Shit. Oh, there it is. There it is. I keep passing it. My stupid laptop won't let me land on it. Hold on. Because we know that they're operating two or multiple accounts. So, dude, there's some funny names in here. I have to say. Hold on. I cannot scroll down to this. Forget it. I'll just unblock the one. I'm not going to sit here trying to scroll for 3 hours. All right. I think I've been pretty nice. Honestly. I don't block many people. So when 2 accounts came into chat recently that I had blocked told me they had been around a long time and were from a certain person's chat. I mean, I don't think not many people let trolls come in here and disrupt their chats and, talk shit to them for as long as I do. I mean, they should be honored, honestly. They should be lucky that I don't just be like, oh, fuck you, block you, like Laura does and other people do. Trolls are probably Laura or her supporters. Look, it could be Laura or it could be one of her supporters, but whoever it is, it's got to be from her, neck of the woods. I mean, it could also be from another group of people, but it's got to be from her neck of the woods, pretty much. Hers or Molly Golightly's or one of them, Tiffany maybe, because there's no part of me that thinks that Tiffany is just over on her fucking channel minding her business. We all know that's not ever happening. She can pretend all she wants. I mean, she is making other people's lives miserable as we speak, but they pop in when you talk about Laura. Yes, they do. They do. Mostly when I talk about Laura. And then they do this weird thing where they pretend that they don't like Laura sometimes. So it's they can't keep up with their shtick that they have going. They forget they forget their trolls sometimes. They forget what they've said already in the past. So I just find it fascinating, honestly. You're funny thank you. But you guys don't like me. You guys don't like me. I mean, I guess that's my response there. Instead of writing, my response is on here. So you could come here and listen to my response because I am not responding to 8 comments, dude. It ain't happening. I mean, oh, sorry, 7. Hey, look at this. This is excessive, dude. We all know you have me blocked. Your friends clearly want to hear the truth clearly. You think you're this one's my favorite because they just kept getting, you can see that they progressively kept getting more angry as they were writing these comments. And by the last one, I mean, they can't even talk straight. I mean, not that they started off talking straight. I'm just saying, like, they were like really like angry. We all know you have me blocked. Your friends clearly want you to hear the truth. I don't even understand what the fuck that means. If that was the case, right, and you're the bearer of the truth, why would they block you then? So it doesn't even make sense. You think you're the smartest person in the room, but I think your friends are. I don't even understand that. What friends? You just got done calling my friends idiots, but now they're the smartest people in the room. Okay. I never in a million years thought I think I'm the smartest person in any room. Shit. I mean, I'm just not, you know. Hold on a second. Smartest person in the room. I lost my spot here. Oh, but all right. They can't be honest with you, but someone should. Laughing my fucking ass off. Night night, mega mobster. What a dumb name. Laughing my fucking ass off. I mean, I'll agree with them there. Totally agree with them there. I fucking hate my YouTube name, but it's already there and I'm not going to change everything. Like, it's stupid at this point to change it. So it is what it is. I mean, you know, but Fresh Start, that's a really, you know, good name. It's a great name. Anyway, that's why I think it could be this one person who left YouTube and came back, or, you know, came back and started this account, hence the name Fresh Start. Because it's like a lot of the things that they say remind me of this person. The only problem is this person didn't typically harass other people. So I don't know. But again, they're under a troll account now. So maybe they feel, you know, more confident doing so. Anyway, all right. I'm going to do what Laura and Molly should have done 5 years ago. And I don't like, what is that? Are you threatening me? For the record, look at what you did to your mother when she was grieving herself. Her and then self. When she was, I don't know what they're talking about. That's what's so weird. See, that sentence right there makes me think that it might be that person that I'm thinking. Psycho person. Because why would you even bring that up? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Look what I did to my mother while she was grieving herself. I don't know if they mean like herself, like as in like herself, or if she was grieving also. But I still don't know what they mean. What did I do to her while she was grieving? I don't know. But I don't know how you grieve yourself, but all right. So either way, I don't know what they're talking about. Talk about smear campaigns and holding grudges. Nobody can do anything without you controlling it. Nobody can do anything without you controlling it. I don't understand what they're talking about with me controlling. What am I controlling exactly? I don't know. Has anybody, look, I'm going to take a survey here. Does anybody in here ever feel like I try to control them in any way? Or anybody for that matter? Like, be honest with me. I could take it. But honestly, I want to know. It's weird. Controlling it. I know you understand everything I say. The only people telling you you're pretty are the worst looking people on YouTube. Laughing my fucking ass off. Like, dude, I don't need anybody to tell me that. I don't care. Like, that's like the least of my fucking concerns in life is whether people think I'm pretty or not. Honestly, I don't fucking care. No offense. I appreciate when people, you know, compliment me, but like, I don't need to hear that. I really don't fucking care. I'm not about looks, dude. I'm here to remind you how miserable you are every day. You're not gonna, Guna, keep trying to drag everybody down. You have no friends, no family. Okay. If that's what you say, I mean, sure. It's you. It's not anyone else but you. I mean, it is me because it was my decision to not talk to my family. So you're right there. I'll agree with you there. Ed Huddy, You're so desperate. You make friends with Molly's throwaways. That's obsession you're projecting. You're crazy on to me. Dude, like this is crazy. Honestly, think about the crazy that goes into doing something like this. You have to sit here and like come up with this whole fucking weird troll persona where you can't spell and you use all this like weird shorthand like guna and uh your instead of your. Like this is actually harder to type like this than it is to just type like a normal fucking person. So you have to like think about this, you know? Like it takes like intent. It takes like thought to do this. Uh drag everybody down. All right, I read that part. This part, this is where they get really fucking crazy. You don't know white Y rash, and I don't know why they spaced it. You see that? Y rash. White Y rash is honey. You don't know what I think. Are they trying to say white trash? Maybe you don't know what white trash is, honey. Look in a mirror. What you gonna do when your husband leaves ya? Make another Chanbel Smirong. I really want to make like a shirt with this on. Like people just won't know what it means, but we'll know. Channel Smirong. His name left him my fucking ass off. I think it's funny. Come on. I gotta go on my what do you paste the link again? I wonder if remember if there's I don't know, something just I don't feel like it's her. But a lot of people do, and that's fine. I don't know. I don't feel like it's her. I mean, they do use a lot of the same like insults as her. But let's see if there's a manual. How to troll on YouTube. On YouTube. How to troll on YouTube. Is there like a manual? Yeah, look at this. Dude, they actually have like they have some things. All right. How to deal with trolls. No, we don't want to deal with them. How to become a money-making internet troll on YouTube. Wait a second. Let's find out. I mean, shit. I could always use more money. Just think about opening a Teespring and making merch with these comments on it. I know, right? How funny would that be? If you walked around with like a shirt that said like this and people read it, they'd be like, what the fuck? What in the actual fuck? I bet Lori Stubbs got her that for Christmas. Maybe. Very possible. There's a link again, just in case. Fresh start. They've been around like every day that I go live, and then all of a sudden, the last 2 days, they're busy, huh? Okay. Okay. So let's see. Oh, whoops. How did I do that? I accidentally pasted their comment into the search bar. That's fucking weird. How to become a money-making troll on YouTube in 6 steps. All right, let's see. Did you know it pays to be a troll on YouTube? No, really. All those controversial topics and entries that you'd never dream of discussing in the real world could make you $1,000 on YouTube. Thousands of dollars on YouTube if done correctly. However, the art of trolling is a lot harder than it seems, and you must be a gifted troll to accomplish the seemingly impossible. There are only a handful of YouTube trolls who've mastered the act of ignorance, but if they could do it, then so can you. Perfect your hateful feedback and follow these 6 steps to become the best money-making troll on the internet. Step 1, create a YouTube channel. You can't troll without a platform. So the first thing you'll want to do is create your own YouTube channel. The most difficult part may be figuring out what to call your YouTube channel, but I found that using a variation of your name works best for vlogging. Another good way to sync up your channel's name is to base it on your niche topic: makeup, cooking, comedic skits. Once you've developed your YouTube channel, it's time to plan what type of content you're willing to produce. If you're not trying to troll, then feel free to work on something you enjoy. But if you are, proceed to the next step. That's so funny. Controversy pays. Did you ever wonder why topics on the death penalty, addiction, and abortion get so many views? The answer is controversy. The more controversial something is, the more people are drawn to it. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but most people aren't interested in your coin collection hobby. However, they would be interested if your coin collection was a result of theft. I think people love to hate watch. I think people love to hate watching controversial topics on YouTube, and everybody nowadays is a social warrior. It's very true. Whenever you watch a video of someone bashing on a particular group of people, there will be hundreds or thousands waiting to jump in and attack the video's creator. Yo, dude, maybe Laura did read this. Honestly, now that I'm reading this, I swear to God, it sounds like her whole shtick on YouTube. Like, be controversial and you'll make money on YouTube, right? Is that not like, does that not sound exactly like what she does on here? Or am I like imagining things? Am I alone in this? Hold on a second. I gotta find my chat window. I lost it. There it is. Holy shit, dude. This legit sounds like, let's start a troll hunting channel. That's actually a good idea. All right, hold on a second. Well, with Google AdSense and affiliate programs, those views will eventually turn into gold. Please try not to get your channel banned by going too far with the controversy. Dude, I swear she must have fucking read this. Speaking of disagreements, I found the following topics to ignite the largest responses on YouTube. So you got politics, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, abortion, pro-life versus pro-choice, gay social issues, marriage, civil rights, racism, black on white crime, cultural issues, sexism, feminism, male versus female, animal rights, animal endangerment. So those are the most controversial topics. You could begin by choosing a couple of these topics and make videos. I wouldn't want to talk about any of those topics, to be quite honest with you. It just sounds stressful. Make videos relating to them or run the gambit on all of them. Use either the honest approach, less hateful comments, fewer views, or the troll approach, more hate, more views. The choice is up to you. Comment on popular YouTube channels. As a troll, you may ask, what's the best way to attract attention? Well, the first thing you'll want to do is make a few trolling videos because you'll need content on your channel. I would aim for 10 to 20 videos to see if they attract viewers. If they don't, then head over to popular channels and troll as much as possible. Like, who wrote this? It's so funny. Many don't understand that trolling is not about hurling insults at others. You have to be clever in the way you troll. Otherwise, you'll be ignored and likely suffer negative consequences toward your channel. No views banned. I would pick out a few popular YouTubers and comment on their latest videos nearly every day. Your comments don't necessarily have to be hateful, and they shouldn't be. The comments you leave should be critical and clever enough to generate interest. This is funny. If done correctly, then you may see a rise in your own channel's views because of both the critiques you give and the familiarity gained from daily commenting on well-known YouTubers' channels. Interesting. This is really interesting. Number 4, respond to feedback. If you're new to YouTube, then you have to respond to any comment you get, either on your or other people's channels. It's extremely difficult to initially gain attention, even with controversial videos. However, it'll pay off once you get the ball rolling. Takes a mountain of effort when you begin, but things will become a lot easier once you start to build a following. This is so funny. However, you won't attain a following if you don't respond to both negative and positive comments. Even if you don't believe anything you're saying, you should still go for it. Dude, I swear Laura read this. Like, I swear. That's like her whole MO. If you don't take things too seriously, then trolling other people would be kind of fun. Why do you think people get a kick out of trolling others? With so many overly sensitive people out there, it's easy to stir the pot and get others engaged. I think it's much more beneficial to troll now than it was when YouTube first began, especially with social issues such as gay rights and racism taking center stage. This doesn't mean trolls will be off the hook, though. The next step is to test your mental toughness. See, that's the part where Laura fails. Beware of the troll backlash. Whenever you troll, though, comments Whenever you troll through comments or your own videos, get ready for massive backlash. If you're a new YouTube channel, then you won't get that much hate due to invisibility, but popular channels often get swarmed with hate if there's controversy abound. The good news is that you'll be making more money because of more views. The bad news is that your emotional state will be tried. Yeah, you got to be mentally strong if you're going to do some shit like this. I've been around YouTube, and I can honestly say that this video sharing site has some of the most hateful feedback I've ever seen. You know why that is? It's because people are anonymous on here. I think if people, like Facebook, I've seen people be mean on Instagram, Facebook, but I feel like on here, any platform where you could be anonymous, I feel like that's when it's, more hateful. People are more prone to say hateful shit when they're saying it from, not their own account. I mean, at least in my opinion. The anger and hate are downright brutal at times, and you will definitely get a ton of it from trolling videos. You better have tough skin because everything from your looks to your family won't be off limits. That's very true. Now you could choose to disable YouTube comments, but it'll only hurt your overall viewership and your money. So I'm warning you that many people have quit YouTube because they couldn't handle the nasty comments. That's the risk you take whenever making videos. Let me read that again. That's the risk you take whenever you're making videos, but even more so when you're making controversial trolling videos. Sorry. Step 6, try new things, apologize, and move on. Once you've weathered this storm and have become a YouTube success, then feel free to apologize and move on to other things. As horrible as YouTube commentators may be, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Eventually, even trolls are able to attain a large following, and if everything's done correctly. I think there's a lot of people that have used this modus operandi, right? Like, hey, shit, for instance, what's that guy's name? Misery, Morbid. You know what I'm saying? That guy was basically, I think, trolling, and that's how he gained his following, or that's how he gained most of his following. So, yeah, I think this is a common thing, honestly, that a lot of people do without even having to read this bullshit. So, pretty interesting. Anyway, all right, I'm not going to read the rest of this article, but that was interesting. Very interesting. Your comments sound like you were spying on me after I showered. Ooh, what happened? Anyway. Not anyone makes a lot of money around here trolling. I'd rather get a job. Yeah, right? It's very hard. I would think it's very hard to, gain that large, of a following from trolling. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I don't think that that's really the way to go if you want to make money on YouTube. I thought they were like, I thought they were going to say like, I don't know. There was somewhere you could just get paid for like fucking with people, but this sounds a little too involved for my personal taste. I mean, let's face it, everybody fucking trolls from time to time, but there's people on here that, I mean, they're dedicated trolls. So clearly, like this person, I mean, they're promising to come here every day and remind me how miserable I am, which is fucking weird. But I'm the one who takes too much time on things. Okay. Okay. Ryan Upchurch. Yeah, he's a fucking troll. There you go. There's a troll right there. That dude is a troll. I mean, he's trolling everybody. I don't know what the attraction is to that guy. He's just one of those creators. I've never really listened to his music, so I can't comment on that. But I did listen to him during the Kylie Rodney case, and I was like, yeah, I'm missing something here. I'm definitely missing something. Misery sucks and is a failed Stern wannabe tryhard that has absolutely been inappropriate with children. I heard I heard what's his name. There was a clip. Somebody had clipped BX Beast Boy who played the clip. Oh my god, what the fuck? How the fuck did these little things get in here? They played a clip of him talking to a kid. I don't know. I was just like, whatever. I don't go in his channel, so for me, it's not a big deal. I mean, not that it's not a big deal. You shouldn't talk to children inappropriately. I'm just saying, like, I don't watch him, so anyway, I don't need an excuse to not watch him. I already don't watch him. So I just like I don't know. I don't find him all that interesting, I guess. So I would never be in his chat or anything. Like, I don't need anybody to tell me that, though. You know, I just don't go in there already. So, but you shouldn't talk to children about shit like that. I mean, on the video that I was listening to, the person he was talking to was very clearly young, which was kind of disturbing because he's asking the kid. In fact, hold on, it was in my history. And like, I don't know the whole backstory, but I just hearing that part of what I heard today, I was like, oh, that's kind of fucking weird, dude. Not gonna lie. Now, does it make him a predator? I mean, no, but you know, it just I think people get carried away sometimes on this platform. I know it sounds crazy. Trying to entertain people and they just don't use their brains, you know? That does happen. That doesn't mean he's a P, you know what I'm saying? But he's definitely, from what I heard this morning, I was like, oh, that's fucking weird, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's a little fucking weird that you're having this conversation with this kid. Let me see if I can find it again. I go in my history. It's definitely a little disturbing. But BX Beast Boy, I don't watch him either typically. I just like, I don't know, this thing popped up. Oh, I think it was on Hartley's channel. I found it on her channel. She played it. So I was like, ooh, that's a little weird, dude. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I gotta start doing this to more of my pieces. I'm glazing the piece, not glazing it. I'm just putting a coating on it right now because it just looks better shiny for some reason. All right, let me see if I can find this real quick. My history. This is leaving brush strokes, though. I hate brush strokes. I hate brush strokes. I just don't like this brush. I think that's the problem. I'm having the brush that I'm using. Hold on a second. This would be right here. My God, my computer is running so slow right now. All right, let me go here. Share this with you guys. Like again, you know, I'm not saying what this guy is or isn't. I'm just going by what I heard this morning, and I'm like, oh, all right, that's a little weird, dude. Not gonna lie, it's a little fucking disturbing. I mean, I don't know why you would talk to a child like this. Music is sold mostly to minors. You're right there. You're right. I agree, and it always has a sexual undertone to it. Not always, but well, it's not really sold to minors. That's why they started the whole parental guidance thing, right? Parental advisory thing. So crazy because like they didn't need that even in like the 70s, you know? Like that whole thing came about in the 80s. I remember it. I think it was like the Two Live Crew video and Madonna, you know, where it was like highly sexual. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta pause this real quick. All right. I guess my internet paused it for me. Come on. All right. Hold on a second. There we go. And as soon as my internet catches up, you guys should be able to hear it.
mess he is, right? Did you guys see? Do you guys know that
All right, man.
the guy actually had sex live on air on YouTube live stream
Who?
with his wife or girlfriend in front of his children? His children were there waking him up and all this stuff in a hotel. Had sex. Do you guys want to hear that? Might as well. I'm going to delete the shit anyhow. You guys-
Whoa. Okay, this is
All right, so like right there, it's like, all right, he might just be talking to people, but then you're gonna hear that there's like a kid. Like, again, I don't think this makes him a predator. I mean, that's like pushing it a little far, but definitely like, you know, it's an inappropriate topic to discuss with, you know, kids, if that's what it was.
on his YouTube channel, and they're saying that he had minor fans, and he was well aware that he had minor fans. I'm not gonna try to hold him to the fire if I don't know for sure that he was aware that his fans were minors.
Mhm.
But
That's
I
fair.
do still think that that's nasty to play that on YouTube, right? I think that's foul. And he's on some, I'm gonna just delete it anyway. Come on, bro.
Mm.
You are disgusting, fam. You're nasty.
This guy says the same shit.
That's
Every
too
time he does a video, he's like, that's nasty, fam. He says the same like thing all the time. It's kind of funny. He's like, that's nasty, fam. That's nasty, fam. Every single video. It's just kind of funny that he has the same things. I guess we all do, but you know.
much. That's too much, bro. I've talked about people that have done what he said. I would never play the clip. No, thank you.
Oh,
You guys want, I mean, are you up for that right now?
Are
Somebody's
you up
asking,
for that?
Misery, did the stream calling CPS work or no? Clearly not, because he still has his kids. He's still there getting drunk and in front of them.
Oh, he called CPS on somebody.
yeah, dude, that's not cool. Unless you actually, well, I guess in his case, he's seen it, right? Because that's what this whole clip is about. But still, I don't know. Calling CPS on people that you don't know for 100% sure, like I don't know. I don't think it's cool on the internet unless you like literally witnessed somebody beating the shit out of their kids on a live stream. I mean, yeah. Dude, why is my fan on my internet running?
This is a
so hard?
disgusting person, bro. This is a nasty, nasty person.
And abusing them emotionally and physically. No, just doesn't work. CPS, I guess. Well, what do you?
Wait, Morbid had a Discord with cam girls in it and children and tagged a boy with one of the girls' porn. Oh, she had his Discord terminated. Wow. If that's true, I mean, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying that I didn't see it for myself, so I didn't see proof of it. And I kind of roll like
What do you
that.
expect from them? You think they really care? Don't. The Piano Man.
Fucking kidding me.
It's a Billy Joel song.
What?
It's a Billy Joel song.
The Piano Man, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Do you want to hear a Kyle having sex in front of his children live on air on YouTube
No.
Live? Can you believe
No,
he
I
did
don't.
this?
Sounds
So even that's crazy.
like a woman. Is that a guy or a woman?
Okay, so we can't say that he didn't know. Let's rewind this back. I didn't even realize that's a kid he's talking to.
Like that.
Oh no!
Is it though?
Is this is a child he's speaking to? Allegedly. Let me hear this now.
Piano Man, yeah, I understand that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Do you want to hear a Kyle having sex in front of his children live on air on YouTube
No.
Live? Can you believe
No,
he
I
did
don't.
this?
Whoa. So he's asking the kid, "Do you want to see
Is that a kid though, or is it a
a
woman?
nasty act?" And then And then the kid says no, and he continues to ask, hey, Garfield, give me the phone. Call.
BXB Sport has the hardest New York accent. A Garfield. That's how people talk in the city. I guess I do too. Garfield. No, I say Garfield. A Garfield. When Jimmerman came back as Misery Box, the cam girl went on Lyman Nade's channel and talked about it. When DV has a clip. Yeah, but they talking about something and showing proof about it is, you know what I'm saying? Two different things. Just to be fair, like I'm not saying they're lying. I just, I could go up on a channel tomorrow and say whatever, but you have to back it up with proof, especially a claim like that.
Olivia and Stabler. In fact, tell Munch and Ice-T, because I don't even call him what his character name is. Tell him that they can come too. Come on. You're not because that's crazy. That's insane. Now I'm not gonna insinuate. I'm not gonna accuse. I just think that's either extremely stupid and just really careless and nasty act. I just got to be honest. This is different from you even speaking to the person. I know people that will try to cancel you because you allowed a kid to call into your stream, right? I know people that will try to cancel you for that. No. This is beyond that. You're offering to show him what?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's too much, bro. That's too much. It's too much. You could. I get that you're trying to be the shock jock and all that, but come on, bro. That's too much. That's too much.
What's up, man?
Not much, you?
Not much.
Neato.
All right. Just want to hang out for a bit.
Sure, you should bring the potato cult in here, though. They're pretty.
Yo, this definitely sounds like a kid. Just a kid, just good on you.
Yeah, that sounds like a young. That sounds like a young boy, dude. Like a 14, 15-year-old maybe. You shouldn't be doing that. I don't know, man. That's a weird thing. You could definitely get in trouble. Sorry, I had to let the dog in. I mean, you could definitely get your ass in some trouble doing some shit like that with a kid. I don't know, man. That's weird.
You kid for saying no.
Oh, get out of here, let's be honest. What's his story?
I have no interest in seeing that. Like, why would you even offer it to me?
Just want to hang out for a bit.
Sure, you should bring the potato cult in here, though. They're pretty great people.
All right.
There we go. We got the potato cult now.
All right, go ahead, Potato Cult. What's going on, brother?
It's the potato cult.
Oh, these are toddlers. I remember he wanted to play. Yo. Wait, you wanted to play?
Like, I don't follow neither of these people, so to me, I'm just like, okay, it's weird, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little weird to be having this conversation with a kid. I just saw somebody ask in the chat, why is he even talking to kids? I guess because he had a gaming thing in his Discord. At least that's what I heard. I'm not really 100% sure, to be honest with you.
A nasty tape, an adult tape for this crowd. And this is.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be talking to kids under 18. The only time we've ever had we had years ago, I don't know if you guys remember, but we had a live here. And one of my subscribers' daughters came up on here and shared a very personal story with us. And but it was the topic we were talking about that night, but the mom was sitting right there. Otherwise, you shouldn't be having kids in a Discord with a bunch of adults, dude, like that. There's just no place for that on the internet. Beast Boy has clips of him with minors, talking to minors. I mean, it's one thing to have a conversation. It's another thing to be talking about this kind of shit with kids.
These are a bunch of toddlers, bro.
Like, if you're talking about like a game or something, fine. You know what I'm saying? That's harmless. But talking about anything in a sexual nature is not cool.
This is crazy. I would have no problem with you doing your video game content and you're allowing your fans to call it. No issue. Why are you offering to play S tapes? But my previous stream, we covered a previous video speaking on this matter, and I think a woman came out and said,
hold on, I want to read these comments. And again, I need proof of this stuff. Just saying. BX invited a 13, 14-year-old boy backstage to one of his performances. He also said the kid to get more freaky with his song. When did this happen? What do you mean his performances? I'm just asking because I don't know. I don't like follow these people. No reason for children to be in Discord with children, especially with cam girls. You mean with adults, right? Yeah, I'm look, girl, I'm 100% or boy, I don't know what you are, Marvin. No offense. To be honest, I don't know if you're a boy or girl, but it doesn't matter. I agree with you there. You know, I do. I agree with everything that you guys are saying. I'm just like, I don't know. I need to see things before I, you know.
That he posted her like, oh,
This is definitely disturbing. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like he's speaking with a kid. And like, you know, again, I don't know if these people just get too carried away. Does that mean he's a predator? I don't know. You know, I don't think so. I just think that he's having a kind of inappropriate conversation.
OF content, adult content onto his Discord.
I don't know how old Morbid is, in all fairness, too. You know, if he's like 18, which I don't think he is, he's obviously older, but like, you know, if he's like 18 or 19 and he's talking to kids that are 15, like that's not that weird. You know what I'm saying? They're close in age. But if he's like in his 30s and he's talking to a 15-year-old, that's fucking weird, dude. You know, like that. Oh, he's in his 40s.
With a bunch of kids in the Discord, and that's what got his Discord taken down. So as we can
like, yeah, that's weird, dude.
see, he did
There's
have
a
a lot of
video
kids in his Discord.
Of it, BX Beast Boy used to make music. Oh, get out of here. But in all fairness, what did he mean by freaky? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't necessarily mean sexual. I'm just trying to, I believe Glaire's post video of a few days ago had Beast Boys with minors. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me find the Glaire's page here. Those two are warring, huh? I don't follow BX Beast Boy, but I mean, I do watch his videos from time to time. It depends, but I don't really like, I don't chat in his chat. Let's see. I'll find the Glaire's. 19-year-olds do not usually hang. No, I'm not saying 14, but look, dude, when you're in high school, right? If you're 14 in ninth grade, you're going to be in high school with 18-year-olds. You know, I used to hang out with guys that were, I mean, when I was 14, I had friends that were in their 20s, dude. I don't know. Maybe it was a different time back then, but guy friends that were older. I always had older friends. So maybe that's for me. I just don't find it all that weird. Like my son, he's friends with people at from hockey. A lot of his friends are, you know, kids that are like, he's had there's 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 50-year-olds. They don't hang out with each other, but they're friends, you know, they through hockey. But they definitely don't hang out with each other. But when I was in high school and I was 15, 16, I was hanging out with people in their 20s. Hold on. The Glaire. The girl acts a fool trying to impress Jimmer, in my opinion. I don't know. I haven't watched much of his content with Misery, to be fair, because I don't know. I think certain people are into this community, like, and he's probably one of them, where it's like, doesn't necessarily have an interest in the community or the things that people here are discussing. It's more so just so he could get subscribers. And you could always tell when those, like, I gotta be honest, I kind of felt the way about BX Beast Boy for a while. Like, he kind of found, what's his name? Unirock. You know what I'm saying? Although Unirock definitely carried it out for a long time going after MGL. But I feel like a lot of those people just found her and saw an easy way to, you know, get subscribers off of covering a topic, you know, and then they'll disappear. They're not here to stay. So I don't know if that guy's here for the long haul. or if he's just here, you know. All right, let's see. See, I don't see everybody's things. Everybody's community posts. Oh no, what happened? I lost drama subs. Whatever would I do? Oh, is this it? The worst YouTuber you've never heard of? This is an hour and 26 minutes. I'm definitely not playing that. Unless somebody has a timestamp. Big difference from just being friends with. Yeah, exactly. And then being inappropriate. I totally agree. I'm not sticking up for him. I'm just saying that if people, my whole point was that, right? If he was a younger guy, 18, and, you know, he's talking to kids that are younger, that are in school with him, that's totally different than, you know, a grown man in his 40s. I don't know. Even with the gaming thing, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I wouldn't be hanging out with somebody that young unless they were like my family member or something. You know what I'm saying? And I was like just an older cousin or aunt or something. I don't know. It's just kind of weird to be hanging out with, you know, kids that you don't know, even if it is for gaming. If you're having adult conversations in a Discord, you know, unless the Discord only pertains to the game, fine. But even then, it's kind of weird. I don't know. But we all know how Discords are. Like, they're not only about gaming all the time. I go on a trip back to an ice skating rink and skating at night, and it's freezing cold. Every time I hear Head Games by Farna. Yes, I don't know where this video is about BX Beast Boy because I can't exactly find it. I see the glare has a link, but I don't know if I feel like playing that whole thing right now. I gotta get off her soon. The worst YouTuber you'd never heard of. That's pretty funny. Jimmers is middle aged and as a father, I won't speak on that, but he absolutely has no reason, to have those kids in that Discord. I'm gonna agree with you there, dude. Especially if you have your channel, you know, on YouTube, you're using the same name. I don't know, you know, it is kind of weird, dude. Not gonna lie, it's a little weird. But again, I don't really follow him anyway, so it's like you don't have to convince me of anything because I don't watch him anyway. I would never go to his channel. Yesterday, the only reason he was played on here was because Purple Rain sent me the link. Otherwise, I wouldn't even. I'm not subbed to him. I don't watch him, and I would never go to his channel on my own, you know, to find him. Yeah, remember that? He was kind of kissing up to MGL. I remember that. That was kind of when I was like, oh, dude. That happens to so many people that it's like really funny because she gets, you know, once she gets face to face with people, she tries to schmooze them. And like a lot of them fall for it. She'll try to like be friendly with them and, you know, get them on her side. And there's a lot of people that fall for it, like Unirock did, right? and this guy kind of did too. He kind of got a little taken by her when they were talking. I do remember when he fought with Laura too. Didn't he have a fight with Laura? And go, what does that say? Go CK, the laws against minors, they are less and less severe. What do you mean? If anyone knows, it's like the Colleen Ballinger groups with young teen issues recently, speaking super inappropriately sexual, sharing nudes of Trisha Paytas. Oh my God. Trauma dumping. Just no. Yeah, no. Like if I went in a Discord and I found out that there was like 14-year-olds in there, I'd be like, bye. You know? Or any group like that, I'd be like, dude, no, this is not, this is not the place for me. I don't need to be fucking talking to children online. I no, thank you. I don't give a fuck what we have in common, you know? Like, honestly, I don't fucking care. There's no need for it. It's fucking weird, dude. Period. I just don't see what you could have in common with kids, you know, teenagers when you're in your fucking 40s. Especially when you have your own kids. Like, bond with your own kids. You know, the fuck are you doing in a group? It's just the same way MGL fucking is so weird. She like gets all giddy about her son's friends thinking that she's hot. I'm like, dude, that's so creepy, dude. Why do you even care what a 15-year-old boy thinks of you? That's fucking gross, dude. That's so weird to me. I'm sorry. It's just disturbing. I don't fucking care what no 15-year-old boy thinks of me. You got people out there like her that think that it's fucking a normal thing when it's very much so not normal. I don't give a fuck. I would never give a fuck, should I say. So, yeah. Yeah. I associate. I just missed that. Over 3 and no one believed the young man. Who is that? Colleen who? I don't even know who that is. I feel like, is she a YouTuber? Why would you even allow that though? I don't understand. Like a 14-year-old would never be watching my channel. There's nothing of interest to that. I don't know. The internet's scary. It's a scary place. I don't believe they even think she's hot, but she's weird. She likes to believe it and puts that out there. Ugh. Fucking weird, dude. That is fucking weird. Trisha Paytas is disgusting, dude. Sorry. No offense if you're friends with her. I mean, not friends with her. No offense if you enjoy her content. I don't watch her personally. I remember finding her channel years ago and I was just like, what the fuck? This girl's whacked. Much like a lot of people, right? We find a lot of those types of people on here. Fucking crazy lunatics. But she's nuts, that girl. It is creepy. It's just weird, you know? I mean, I don't know about that. I didn't know BX Beast Boy. What is he, like a rapper or something? Or a singer? Actually, wait. You know what? Now that you say that, I feel like I've seen one of his videos recently. He shared it somewhere of him singing. No, not singing. Rapping, maybe. Something like that. Something like that. What is this like sandy feeling I have on my fingers? I'm feeling something and I just making sure there's no cockapoo in here. What is that? Okay, somebody ordered the skull, the little geometric skull that I have on my website, and it looks, to me, it looks a lot better when it's sealed and it's shiny. It just, you can really notice the texture in it. Whoops, sorry, that was my chair. It wasn't me farting. I'm glad my kids didn't grow it up tied to the internet. I know, I don't like it. I don't like the internet. A lot of kids are like, they're big into that shit, the gaming and all that stuff. Who's pregnant? I'm a 70s kid. I am a full-on 90s kid. Oh shit, I just got paint all over this. Oh my God. I swear, today's not my day. Stuck my thumb in paint. Last night, I was working on a tray. I was making this resin tray. And my stupid ass, hold on, I'm just putting my thing on parchment paper so it doesn't stick to anything. Hold on, let me just go put this somewhere to dry. I need this to dry. So anyway, I'm working on resin last night. And I did this tray and it came out all right. I'm not really crazy with the way it came out. But stupid me, so I pushed it aside and I was working on something else. And when I was pouring out more resin, oh my God, I'm getting paint all over my hands right now. Hold on. What the fuck? It's like, what is this? Where is it? I poured it out. Oh my God, what a mess. What a mess. I dripped some of the part A, you know, because resin comes in 2 parts. You have to mix it together. And I dripped it all over the freaking tray. I was so mad. like, fuck. And now it has like these weird little spots where there's like no no pigment in it. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Go, Obi. All right, just stand there like an idiot. I'm like, fuck. Andy, drive safe. How is Andy Cruz? Is he in here? It's supposed to be finger paint, not thumb painting. Yeah, right? I'm as old as dirt, but the 90s were a lot of fun. Yes, they were. You're not as old as dirt, girl. What are you talking about? Well, I don't know how old you are, but I'm sure you're not old as dirt. I'm sure that's not the case. We're all old. We're all old. Resin seems difficult and expensive as heck. It is expensive, but you know what, Lanky? I found this store the other day. Well, it wasn't the other day. It was a couple, probably like months. Dude, you were scratching at the door, and then when I open it, you stand there. Oh my God. Come on, go out. Go. Why are you standing there? Who else doing this dog? He scratches at the door like he wants to go out, and then I open it, and he just stands there. I'm like, what are you doing? Now he's going to bark. Anyway, what was I saying? Now I totally lost my train of thought there. Oh, the resin. I found this store. It was like so weird. I was at it was like I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Kind of like a thrift store almost. But they have like a lot of random shit. So I go in there and they had tons and tons of bottles of resin in there. Like the same, like they must have got like a closeout from Michael's or something, or like a craft store, maybe Joann's Fabric. I don't know. Because a lot of them are closing down. And they had tons of resin there, like the big bottles for like, I asked the girl, I'm like, how much is this? She's like, I don't know, like $10. How much is it online? So she gave it to me for half price. So I'm like, well, I'll be coming back for more because to pay $10 for resin, that's pretty cheap. For a big bottle, that's like how much? 16 ounces, well, fluid ounces. I mean, that's pretty good deal. It is an expensive hobby. Honestly, if you want to start off with it, I would say start off with like UV resin, which is also expensive. But if you're just looking to work on smaller projects to get like the hang of it, you know, that's probably the way to go. The other resin is not for the impatient. I'll say that much. You got to have a lot of patience, and it's not easy. Like I still haven't successfully made a tray that I like. So once I could do that, then I'll feel like I've mastered it. But I mean, I'm still learning. I've been doing it for like a year, but I haven't done all that much, in that year or more than a year. Does resin have a shelf life? I don't know, Lanky. I don't think so. I really don't. I'm not sure about that. I mean, I guess because it could yellow over time, some of them, but if you're mixing it with pigment, you're not really going to see the yellow sometimes. Oh yeah, I'm definitely grabbing. I'm actually probably going to go back soon because I just used most of the bottle of what I got from there. But I was like, for $10, like, holy shit, you can't go wrong because it's really expensive at Michael's. I mean, I don't love the brand that they sell there, but you kind of have no choice. It's the same brand they sell. There's so many different brands of resin. I want to try this one called J Diction, because I have their UV resin and I love it. And there's this guy I watch. He's like the happiest person, I swear to God. Even if you don't like do resin, like just watch his channel because he's just so fun to watch. This guy, his name's Steve McDonald. He has 2 channels. One of them's just resin, and then the other one is like an arts and crafts channel. And like, I don't even love every single thing that he does, but I love his personality. I think he's from the UK, and he just has the best personality. Like, he's so fun to watch. It is expensive on Amazon, which is why I mostly buy it at Michael's, because it's like, at least you could use a coupon on Michael's, On Amazon, it is what it is. You're paying what you pay. So it's definitely expensive. Off topic, but do you wear rash guard shirts when you paddleboard? She's talking to beefers. I'm like, what? Yeah, I've never paddleboard. I'd be terrified to paddleboard in the ocean. I was watching this like short video the other day where the guy's like, dude, like he's surfing or something, and I'm like, the waves, oh my god, so scary. The like ocean just like folds in half around him. I'm like, I don't know how people do that. That is fucking terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So that's what you put on cement resin? No, I don't put, what do you mean, chick? I don't put cement. I don't put the resin on the cement. Well, what do you mean? I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Like the other day, I put a video up and I put crystals on my tray, the cement, and the crystals weren't real crystal clusters. It was resin, but I don't put resin on it. No. My husband works with resin and wood. It's expensive to make. Oh, girl, I couldn't even imagine. You have to like master resin before I would ever fucking attempt anything like that. Because yeah, you're talking like that live edge wood that they use for that is majorly expensive. Which is also though why people, charge so much for resin. I mean, I was looking on Etsy, like the trees that I'm trying to make, people are charging like almost $100 just for a tray. It's crazy, depending on the size. But it's definitely an expensive hobby. I just subbed to his resin channel. Who's that? There's also this other girl I follow that does it, and it's really cool. I would have rashes on my elbows every single summer for pulling myself up on a kneeboard. You guys, I'm jealous of people that can go in the ocean. I'm terrified of the ocean. I just looked up on comment on screen. I was like, shit, Beefers is talking on me. Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't even know how that comment got up there. Sorry, Beefers. I don't know who Colleen is. His brother also works with resin. What do you have, Tallulah? I want to start doing this, but I want to get a little better at it. But they have like I did a couple of pieces for my mom where I took her ashes and I mixed them in with resin and then made a necklace out of it. I love it. Girl, I wouldn't even be going in no lakes either. Oh, I know that guy, Lanky. You've told me about him before. I know who you're talking. A note from your mom. What do you mean? How would you put it in resin though? What I would do with that, Tallulah, I bought this, I have a, what do you call it? I have a mold that has like these angel wings, and then it has like a little plate that they stand on. And I would photocopy it and put it in there. Like I would be too scared that the ink would run or something. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to put paper in resin. I don't know if that would work. I'm sure it could be done. I would just be scared to do it. Because like Purple Rain sent me, she had some of her dog's hair and she sent me a small amount, and I put it in resin for her, but I was like so nervous that I was going to fuck it up, because I only had a little bit and I never put hair in resin before. I had put I shouldn't say it. I put Snoop. Put some of Snoop's hair in resin, and his hair was easy because he has black thick hair, so it was easy to put in there. But her dog had this, fluffy white hair that was like almost like when it got wet, it looked translucent in the resin. So it was like really tricky to get it to show up even. Yeah, Hawaii water is beautiful. Oh yeah, right. You could laminate it first. That's a good point. Well, that's what I had to do with the hair. I ended up not laminating it, but I ended up having to put it on a piece of clear acetate first and then putting the clear acetate in the resin because it was so hard to get it to show up because the hair was so see-through once it got wet. You're anti-sun? I love this sun. I wear a hat, rash guard, and 70 SPF because I don't want to look like a California raisin. Yeah, right? You ever see those old ladies that like, it's like, all right, you're tan, but you're also really wrinkled up. You look like a piece of leather. We got a lot of those on Long Island. The beach bums. I don't use sunblock. I mean, I'm not out in the sun all that much, but I probably should start using it. Maybe that's why, according to, yeah, I saw that one, Linky, when he put the cheeseburger. According to Lori, I look like I aged 20 years. Maybe that's why my lack of sunblock. She's like, yeah, you look stressed, girl. KB Bells, I feel like the quality of everything has gone down. Oh, I didn't forget about your things, KB Bells. Do you still want those cups? I gotta what do you call it? I gotta make your cups and the tray, right? I think you said you wanted the big tray. I'm getting another tray in that's pretty cool, but not big enough. I don't know if it's big enough, like the one you would want. Ebs, me too. When we went to Florida, I had I guess I don't know. I don't even know what it was. SPF. It wasn't that high though. I think it might have been 50, and I still got burnt. Patricia, yeah, people with lupus have to stay out of the sun because you could get a really bad rash, right? I used to go to Jones Beach every weekend for a few years. Oh yeah, Jones Beach. LOL. I say you can make a pair of boots with their skin. Who? Please use sunscreen. My best friend just died last year of malignant melanoma. Oh no, get out of here, Anastasia. I'm sorry to hear that. Shoot. I didn't burn until recently. It's probably my prescription skincare that's fucked my skin up. Yeah, that'll do it to you. If you're using that, what do you call it? Like a retinol, you definitely need to put sunblock. That's probably the only place I do put it is on my face. It's in my makeup, but they say that's not enough. I want to order the crystal candles for myself and my 21-year-old. Are you talking about the ones that I just posted? I'm gonna list those on my website. I gotta put the pictures up. My niece had skin cancer. I have my mother-in-law. Isn't Judy Ron just like getting over skin cancer? I know he had it a while back, but I heard he got it again. It's very, very common. Oh my gosh, she was only 43. That's really young. That's so sad. Does she have kids? Jeez. Some people are really, like, if you're fair-skinned, you're way more prone to skin cancer. So, very scary. Fair-skinned people. Hold on, I'm just grabbing an Advil. I got a headache again. It's like I have headaches every day. Every day I'm hustling. All right. Coming back. I have one pot to make. Yes, I'm gonna cup some cherry. Plus, I'm gonna get the skull for my daughter. Just let me know when you're done. Okay. No problemos. I will let you know. By the way, if anybody wants to order the skull in another, in regular cement color, let me know. I just think, personally, I like it better in the charcoal. Well, to be honest with you, once I use that charcoal color in a mold, it's kind of hard to get it out. So I'll just dedicate it to that color after that. So that's pretty much why certain things are certain colors only on my website. Oh, that's so sad, Anastasia. That is so sad. And the leather seats. Yeah, and that was me last year when I went to Tampa. I got burnt so bad. No sunblock, like an idiot. That's why this year I put it on. And I was reapplying it like crazy because I was like, dude, I'm not getting burnt like that again. That shit hurt. I mean, I was in pain. I had never gotten a sunburn that bad in my life. And I don't really get burnt in the sun, but that time I certainly did. And it was not fun. It was definitely not fun to deal with. Sorry. I'm just putting some crystals on the plate here so I can glue them on this pot. This is crazy. Last year, I bought tons of bags of these crystals from Michael's, and because I knew I was gonna start my website, and I was like freaking out, panicking because I thought I was gonna, run out at some point in time, and I couldn't find the exact ones online anywhere, and I still haven't even made it through my first bag. I can't tell you how many of these crystals pots I've made. I've made tons of them. I think out of anything that's been ordered on my website, that's got to be the highest selling product on my website. And I still, I'm just at the bottom of the first bag that I bought. So, yeah, the Florida sun is definitely different. You also have to make sure you put it on inside. See, that was the mistake I made in Florida. I told my husband, I'm like, we have to next time, because we didn't have any sunblock with us, so we had to buy it at this lagoon place. And you're really supposed to apply it before you get in the sun, which I didn't do. So, like an idiot. So it was almost like not even putting it on, because it needs time to like soak into your skin to be actually effective. So I was probably just washing it off because we were in the water most of the time. Where is my glue? My E6000. We were boozing for most of the rounds, so it didn't hurt at the moment. No, usually it doesn't worse. It doesn't, what do you call it? The hell was I saying? It doesn't hurt right away, sunburn. It usually takes like a day or so. And then you're like, fuck, I should have used sunblock. Where is my glue? Uh-oh, did somebody steal my glue? Did somebody steal my glue? Because I can't find it. This ain't good. Or I might have hit it because Ovi likes to steal things sometimes off my table. If I leave them, he likes to steal things. I told you guys about the blue pigment, right? The time he got the blue pigment off my table, I left the house and came home and my couch was completely blue. I had just bought this big bottle of Pearlex blue pigment from Hobby Lobby, and he got it off my table, went on my couch and chewed it on my couch, and my couch was fucking bright blue, the whole thing. Oh my God. My couch is destroyed. I gave up on trying to like maintain it. The whole couch. I have a picture somewhere. I was like, you gotta fucking be kidding me. Hold on, let me see if I can find the picture. It's kind of funny. He literally, I was like, oh my God. I came inside. I'm like, what the fuck? Stupid me. Like, who would have thought? I wouldn't have thought he went after a pigment bottle, but anything plastic, it's fair game when it comes to Ovi. Oh, here it is. Oh my God. My husband actually was able to get it out. He's like the stain professional. He's the one who he does all the stain maintenance here. Well, because he used to detail cars, so he's like, I don't know. He's good with that kind of shit. Me, not so much. Yeah, he is a chewing machine. This was like a year ago. Yeah, right? It probably was. Well, let me see. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I could send the picture to myself. Dude, I had this weird thing happen to me yesterday where my AirPods wouldn't connect to my what do you call it? My AirPods wouldn't connect to my phone for some reason. It was like the weirdest thing. And so when I came home, I was watching a video and it was saying to clean out like the contacts on the bottom. And I did that, and sure enough, it worked. I guess there was like shit on them. I don't know. There's some type of gunk. Here's my beautiful blue couch. This was like, dude, like it's everywhere. You see all like, it was weird the way it stained it. Some areas were like blue, but then you had this like darker area. Oh my God. Yeah, it was a mess. That was a fucking mess. My beautiful couches. My mother-in-law thought I was crazy when I bought those couches. She's like, because Jesse was, young at the time, and she's like, those are gonna get messed up. And I was like, no, because we don't sit in this room really. But and they didn't get messed up until I got this idiot. Now they're fucked. They're garbage. I'm gonna throw them out soon. But once he's past the puppy, chewing stage, then I'll get new couches. See, I'm not used to this because I had Snoop when I bought these couches, and Jesse was a baby, and they stayed really nice for a long time because we don't really sit up here. They're kind of like it's kind of like not a showroom, but you know what I'm saying? It's like one of those rooms that like we really don't sit in. There's no TV in this room, so nobody sits in here except me. I'm like the only one that sits on these couches. And I kept them nice for a long time. And Snoop didn't go on the couch. So I never had to worry about that. This little bastard loves sitting on the couch. So I'm just like, whatever, dude. You know what? It's just a couch. I'll have to get new ones one day. One day. But yeah, that was my lovely couches that I kept nice, at least for nothing lasts in my house ever. I swear to God, somebody's always ruining something in my house. So I'm used to it. It's like the story of my life. But they're so gross now. Well, it's not even that they're gross because, you could clean gross. It's that they're literally ripped. He ripped the back cushion and ate some of the foam out of my couches. So, yeah. I might be able to replace the foam, but it's the fabric is also damaged on it a little bit. So I just had it's his furniture. When Snoop, I can't believe he got it out either, Beaver, to be honest with you. I was like, that's never coming out, but he actually got it out, believe it or not. I don't even know how he did it. I forget I had purchased that what is that thing? The Bissell, whatever. He had it brand new looking, but then he took the covers off the cushions and he put them in the washing machine. And then all of a sudden, Ovi discovered that the covers came off. And so he started going after the zippers after that. And that's when he chewed the cushions. So yeah, my beautiful couches are no longer beautiful. I was so mad. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, those are my couches. I bought them and I'm like, with my money, and they're freaking destroyed. Yeah, but they did come out. Anyway, Snoop, it was really weird. We were just talking about this the other day. We were telling my son because Snoop, when he was a puppy, I don't know if he was a puppy older. We have another couch downstairs. And that's where we typically, hang out and watch TV and everything. And Snoop used to sit on, we had it was a 3-piece set. So it had two, it had like a 3-seater, a 2-seater, like a love seat. And then it was there was another chair, just a 1-seater chair. And Snoop used to sit on the 1-seat chair. That was like his spot, where he hung out. And that was the only piece of furniture of mine that he ever sat on. He really never went on my other couch. I had a different couch up here at the time, like a sectional, and with the crickets. No, not that downstairs, although there are crickets sometimes in that room because it's like half downstairs. But anyway, so, he never really sat on anything else. Well, right before Jesse was born, I bought a large sectional for downstairs because I was like, I wanted him to have like a place to kind of hang out on. I always wanted one of those like sectionals with the big, ottoman in the middle that you could like kind of push it into the couch and it's like almost like a bed. I was like, I feel like that's just better when you have a baby. So that, they could crawl around on the couch and stuff and you don't have to worry about them falling off. And anyway, those are the old couches that we had. They were just old, So we went out, we bought this big, large sectional and we had to throw Snoop's chair out. He had his own chair And once we threw that chair out, he never went on my furniture again after that. That was it. Like he only sat on that chair and then he never went on my couch again after that. When we got the leather one, he had no interest in it. So we were like, all right. So it was nice because I never had to worry about him messing my couches up because he wouldn't even go on them. He had a bed and he laid on his bed. And that was it. This one, I can't even give him a bed because he'll destroy it. He's out of control. Definitely different than Snoop was. Snoop was like so good like that. You know, I didn't have to worry about things. He really, even when he was a puppy, he didn't destroy things. I'm trying to think. The worst he did when he was a puppy was he got a pair of my shoes one time, a pair of heels that I had, and he chewed the heel up a little bit. But my friend at the time, I don't know if my friend wasn't alive. I think his brother fixed it for me. My friend owned a shoe repair shop, so he fixed my heel like good enough where it didn't look like it was chewed up unless you really went close and looked at it. But that was really it. And then my other couch, he made a little tiny like quarter-sized hole in the arm of the couch. So I used to like put like this thing over it on the arm of the couch, but that was it. That was the only things that he ever like really destroyed. And my art portfolio, but I don't know if I can fully blame him on that because I think my mom's dogs participated in that. He destroyed my college art portfolio that I had kept at my mom's house. And I was going to kill him. That was when I lived in my apartment. But anyway, he was like pretty good. He was a pretty good dog. Ooh, what happened with the cats? That chair was to Snoop and older. Yeah, that exactly. It was like his chair, and he was the only one that sat in it. And I was fine with that. I'm like, if you want to, destroy that chair, go ahead, because I could always throw the chair out and still have plenty of seating, for everybody else. But oh my God. This dog, I don't know. He's just different. He's a chewer. He's an aggressive chewer. That's for sure. I mean, he's gotten better now. He doesn't really mess with the couches too much, but that was when he was like, 8 months old or 7 months old. He just went through like a really destructive phase. Like I don't even have my outdoor cushions outside in the backyard because he would grab the pillows and run around with them and like drag them through the mud. So he's a little pain in the ass, this one. Snoop was like so much, I don't know. He just had no interest in certain things. This guy's a nutcase. He's going to destroy my house. Like Snoop was a good puppy. He really was. He was easy to train and he wasn't, he was an aggressive chewer, but if you gave him bones and stuff, he wouldn't chew my furniture. This asshole, he destroyed everything in my living room. My plants, my curtains, what else? My couch, both couches, and my, I have like I don't know what you call it, a credenza. No, is that what it is? I don't know. I have like a cabinet thing in my thing, and we just noticed the other day that he chewed the corner of it. So, which I don't really care because I hated that thing anyway. I've hated it ever since I bought it, but I don't know. So my living room needs a makeover. We need new furniture. But we don't have money for new furniture right now. We're kind of broke, so that ain't happening. I still have my portfolio from high school, not if we could do anything with it, but the teacher wanted to introduce us to putting our work together. Yeah, toss hangers on your couches while you're not home to train. He'll eat the hangers, girl. He'll eat those hangers. He likes to chew on hangers too. He's gotten a few hangers that he's eaten. Are you talking like a coat hanger? I had to start putting my kitchen chairs on the couch when I left. In fact, I have a Tupperware, like one of those Rubbermaid bins that's constantly on my couch because to keep him off at least the one cushion that he chewed up so he doesn't keep pulling the foam out of it and going after it. So, but yeah, there was like a period where I had to put the chairs on the couches so that he wouldn't go on them. But now I think he got the point as far as that goes. once I started putting the chairs, like it was like, dude, you're not going to be able to lay on the couches if you keep destroying them. So I think he kind of got the point. But I really do have to like train him. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you train a dog to not go on couches. Because like I didn't have to do that with Snoop. He just didn't have an interest in going on them. He didn't care to go on the couch. This guy, like, you know, he thinks he owns the couch. He thinks he owns everything, this dog. He thinks this is his house and we're just living in it. It's his house. Actually, but he don't go upstairs. I think that's part of the problem too. He doesn't go upstairs or downstairs, so he's kind of confined to my kitchen and my living room. Is MM breaking up for anyone else? Oh, Kay, can you get it? That keeps happening to me, but she probably can't hear me saying that. I don't know. YouTube is doing this weird thing where I'll click on a video and all of a sudden it'll just start breaking up, and then I'll have to click out of the video and then go back into my history and click back into it. It's been happening to me like constantly, especially on lives. I don't know why. And I noticed it's like if I'm watching something in like you know, a higher speed, and then I go, I don't know, and then I go to like a live, that's when the sound starts breaking up. So then I have to leave the video and come back to it. It's been doing that a lot lately, and it's kind of annoying because I constantly have to like leave and then come back. I don't know if they need like an update, or maybe I need to update my YouTube app on my phone, which is probably the case. I'm anal about my stuff. That's why I don't have a pet. My kid destroys enough. Well, I didn't think that it was going to be this bad because, again, you know, Snoop was, he was pretty good. So, like, I'm like, yeah, you know, Dobermans are good. They don't chew couches. No, this little fucker proved that wrong. That's all right. I've heard worse, dude. I've heard people's pit bulls eating the walls, eating through walls. My aunt had pit bulls, and they ate through a chain link fence, dude. She had like a pen in her garage. So like my uncle or whoever, I don't know if my uncle did it, they had like this pen put in that was made from like a chain link fence in their garage. It was pretty big, you know? And because they have like a 2 or 3 car garage. And so she had like this pen cemented into her garage, right? Like the posts and everything were cemented into her garage. And then there was a chain link fence. And then, you know, so when she wasn't home, she put the dogs in there. Well, sure enough, she comes home one day and, dude, they chewed the whole bottom. They pulled the chain link fence from like the pole because it's not really attached at the bottom. And they chewed through it. They chewed a huge hole in it. Fucking, I'm like, holy shit, dude. They chewed fucking metal. I can't believe it. But pit bulls, I heard, will like eat houses. And I remember years ago, what dog is it? It's a specific dog. Is it an Irish setter? Oh, what the fuck kind of dog is it? It might be an Irish. No, it's some type of Irish dog. I can't remember the name. They're big. They're huge dogs. And this lady, I saw this video where this lady had a car and she left the dogs in the car. And they literally ate the entire fucking interior of the car. They ate all the cloth. They ate everything off the interior of her car. So, I mean, I guess it could be worse, right? I'm working tonight. Going to have to watch Toast on replay. Oh, Burn Toast is going live tonight? I didn't even know that. I love Burnt Toast lives. I watch every live of hers. She's probably one of the very few creators that like I watch almost every live that she does. The only ones I don't watch is the Shani for Christ lives because like I don't know that, you know, I don't know Shani for Christ. I don't really know much about her. But if she's like covering Betty Bullhorn, I'm there. You know, I don't watch Betty Bullhorn otherwise, but I like her coverage, or, you know, anybody else that, if it's somebody like, you know, that I know from our community, which is most of her lives these days. And then I watch all her, you know, her little videos. She actually did a good one yesterday reading the the same letters that I read. And by the way, I forgot yesterday. Well, I'm thinking of that. I don't know if this person wants me to shout them out, but somebody sent me all that stuff yesterday, and I didn't know if they wanted to like be shouted out or not, so I didn't mention that. But I can't take credit for getting those court documents because they were sent to me. But anyway, yeah, so Burnt Toast did a video where she's reading, the letters from Betty between her and the attorney, Queen Bee's attorney. Irish Wolfhound, that's it. That is the dog. They're like known for eating like furniture and shit, right? Or something like that. Like they're very destructive dogs from what I understand. Or at least from what I saw in this video. But yeah, so check out Burnt Toast's video on that. It's pretty good. I still can't get over the way that Betty Bullhorn talked to the fucking, or Bullhorn Betty. I always say it backwards. I still can't get over the way that she talked to the fucking, the attorney, dude. The whole thing is so stupid. It really is. I'm just like, wow. The fact that people could actually come on here and think that, they can control what other people do and think about them is insane. You can't control. Just like I got this stupid troll fucking Fresh Start. I can't control what that person does. I have no control over them. Nor do I care to honestly have any control over them. I would like to, talk to them, but they don't seem to want to take a link for some reason, which proves to me, right? The fact that they won't take a link proves to me that they're definitely a creator that's, trying to act like, oh, I'm just a sub, just a random sub here. It's like, dude, so if that's the case, nobody's going to know who you are, right? By your voice. So just take a link and come tell me about myself. I don't see why you can't. What excuse could you possibly have for not being able to take a link then? The only reason I could think of is that you don't want people to recognize your voice. That's why you don't want to take a link. So that tells me. Because the offer is good every day. So you come in here tomorrow or something, the offer still stands. You come in here, take a link. But we all know that there's the reason why they won't take a link. I mean, it's pretty obvious. They don't want us to recognize their voice because they're definitely somebody else whose voice we would know. Otherwise, I don't see what your excuse could possibly be for not taking a link. Do her voice. Oh, I'm not sure whose voice they're talking about. I'm not sure. I don't know who you're talking about. You couldn't possibly be talking about me. Betty Bullhorn. Bullhorn Betty. I saw a video this morning with her. Wait, let me see if I can find that. It was so funny. Hold on. I got to play this clip because it's actually really funny. She's so full of shit. This woman, like I said the other day, her car salesman, like she is a fucking salesman, man. Let me tell you, the con, the grift, whatever you want to call it, is real. It is real. Hold on a second. I love watching myself. Here it is. All right. I'm like losing my voice. Kind of hard to talk like her. I love making these pots. I don't know what it is, but there's something just so fun about gluing these things down. I don't know. Because like the result is so fucking cool when they're done. They look so pretty. Might not be for everybody, but it's definitely for me. It's definitely for me. I love gluing shit to shit. I got to get my son's school supplies. I think school has started for people in other places, right? but not here yet. We start late. We start after Labor Day usually. Last year was the first year that, yeah, definitely proves that I know him. Because why wouldn't you come up here? There's no excuse. If you could talk shit in the comment section, you could talk shit to my face, no? So I challenge them and they can't accept the challenge. I wonder why. I mean, like, really, what's their excuse? From now on, that's going to be my response to everything is you could come in here and troll me. You could come in and take a link. I don't want to hear you're busy or you're at work or something. In fact, I'll set up a time where, you tell me when it's convenient for you to come up here and tell me about myself, and I'll be there. I'll make time for it. How about that? All right. Here we go. This shit was pretty funny. Heads going in head.
Home over the Northport area before we ever even went down to Fort Myers.
So this is an old video. Well, I think this is a newer one where she's talking about her past, when they were helping out, allegedly helping out her and what's that other idiot's name? Olivia, helping out victims of the hurricane that they had last year in Florida, the one that destroyed her roof. So she's talking about it and currently, and then you'll see that, of course, what she's saying, typically doesn't match up with what actually happened.
We're just here trying to help as many people as possible get out of their homes and get to safety.
Oh, wait, maybe this isn't new. I don't know.
And so that was our primary concern, but we had never been back to Myakkahatchee Creek even.
Oh, no, it was. All right, never mind.
No, we were right off of Sumter Boulevard here in Northport, helping those families escape the flooding waters that were rising.
Guys, I was totally helping people escape flooding waters, as evidenced by my videos.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Oh God! Oh.
Doesn't look like you fared very well. Huh? Yeah, I lost my roof myself, so yeah.
So it's getting a little rough.
I really think a lot of this was her just wanting to walk around and tell people that she lost her roof.
Rough format, like everything is blowing everywhere. I'm almost scared to go outside. Yes, that is my my roof. My roof is tearing off.
The roof is on fire. I don't even see her roof. Where is it? Is this supposed to be it over here? It's really hard to see.
My plant is almost completely up.
I remember it was like one shingle or something. Like it wasn't even like the way she was trying to like portray it, that like her whole roof came off or something, or like a big chunk of it.
Rooted. Surprisingly, a lot of the Gabby Petito stuff is staying.
Okay, why does she have that? That was so weird. Why does she have Gabby Petito stuff like on her lawn, dude? I don't know. That's fucking weird to me. Okay. The Gabby Petito stuff. How come this won't play? Come on, play. Play.
I'm further south. We're now back in Venice, but I got a call from a friend. They're up in Fort Myers at the Big Lots. They need a lot of cans and non-perishable food items. They're donating all the food in the supply to the Cajun Navy for distribution to the residents. I know that there's a lot of people worldwide that watch my channel and they can't be here to donate food. So I've offered, and I'm only opening up one payment source, and that's Cash App, so I can keep it all together. I'm going to be going first thing in the morning, and whatever donations I get and you guys got to tag it, Hurricane E. I do apologize about that. I'm going to make this a short live. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on because I see some of the comments which are being rude. And the bottom line is people here in Southwest Florida, yes, we have a lot of resources coming in, but guess what, guys? It's
like, dude, how much food is she realistically going to get? She's asking, I don't know. That's kind of shady to me. Sorry. But you're asking for donations to get people food when there's like, the Red Cross or like some other kind of professional organization that, people could donate. Like, how do you know that how does anybody know that she actually went and bought food with the donations. I didn't even know she did this, but it's like, oh, I don't know about that.
It's not here. You know why? Because we've had flooded bridges. We've had no gas. So we've already got a donation of $50 in to provide some canned goods and other supplies that we will be distributing to the Cajun Navy tomorrow. If you guys would like to participate, it's literally just tonight because I got to have whatever I'm going to be spending on canned goods and stuff. I've got to make sure that I have the cash by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you know that the canned goods she donated were like, she's like, oh, I have some canned goods in my cabinet, you know? Like, do you think she actually spent her own money to donate? I mean, or she just cleaned her, already expired kitchen cabinets out because she likes that expired meat. Yeah, oh, let me get rid of this. It's 40 years old. It's almost as old as I am.
When I go to the grocery store to pick up the supplies and drop them off at the KV.
Who is Lahaina? Let's talk about Lahaina Fire. Are you talking about in Maui?
Cajun Navy for distribution. So if you would like to be a part of that and you would like to.
No, she certainly shouldn't be the middleman. What she should be doing is telling people like, hey, if you want to donate, because I just don't see any reason for her having to participate in or collect the funds for this when there's other organizations that that do this. I don't know, girl, it's a little shady. I would be like, if you want to donate, go to, and then I'd give you the organization name. Like, I wouldn't be, there's no fucking way I would play middleman in any shit like this.
Help. I know, like I said, I know you guys aren't locally, so it's not like you and things like that off here. So if you would like to donate and would like me to take those, I'm happy to provide receipts. We've already raised $50 from one wonderful gal that stepped up to the plate.
She talks like such an old lady. Oh, one wonderful gal. Like, who talks like that at her age? 40, what is she, 43? Like, what a wonderful gal. Yeah, Shay. Like, I don't know. I think that's like, my grandmother used to say shit like that, a gal. It's like an old people talk. It's so weird. It's almost like she spent her life like hanging out with old people or something. I don't know. It's very strange. Her vernacular is odd for her age.
And did a donation of $50. If you'd like to contribute, again, please try to keep it if possible to the Cash App. But I know some people, you guys use different apps. If you don't have the Cash App, use whatever app to get the funds here if you'd like to participate.
I'll take your money no matter what way you want to send it to me.
But make sure that
but Cash App takes less of a percentage out. Like, oh my God, dude.
memo is Hurricane Ian. I may have to set up another Cash App in the future because I don't like commingling stuff. So please.
If you don't like commingling stuff, why are you collecting, from people? I mean, in all fairness, or why didn't you just set up another Cash App prior to telling people to donate to a Cash App? Like, I just don't, there's no way I would never do this. Oh my God. California has been sending, hey, Andy. How's everything going, Andy?
Make sure if you have any donations that are going to Hurricane Ian, those are tagged properly. I don't want, I want to make sure every penny that's going to them goes to them. I will also be contributing some.
She's like, make sure I want to differentiate my money and their money. Like, that right there just shows you that it's kind of a grift there. That, like, she's like, you can send me money, but I want to be able to differentiate. So it's like, not all the money that's going in there is going to, I think it's Andy, member for 14 months. Damn, that's a long time. I didn't even know I had my memberships on that long. Thanks, Andy.
And good items as well from Bullhorn Betty and Bullhorn Betty channel.
That's so weird. I don't think I had my memberships on that long. I just turned them. I feel like I just turned them on recently. And that's so weird. That was the first time I ever actually seen that.
On our behalf. But again, if you guys would like to, it's not a money grab or anything like that. If you'd like to help, I know a lot of.
See, why would you say that? Right? Like, a normal person wouldn't have to say, oh, it's not a money grab. But like, the fact that she even says that, it's like, dude, why are you even saying that if that's not what it is? Like, nobody's accusing you of, of that. But so why are you even putting that out there? Right? Or is it just me? Isn't it kind of weird to put that out there when you're not being accused of it?
people have been asking, how can they help? How can they help? Honestly, in this point, there's nothing we can do but provide them resources, provide them water, provide them canned goods, laundry soap, diapers. Those are the things that they need the most down south. You know, we're letting the company
Jim Tan diapers, laundry soap, diapers. Okay.
and the corporations take care of the stuff we can't. You know, the trees, the you know, cleaning out people's houses and things like that. That's not my concern. My concern is making sure these people have food and water in their bellies. We have been hearing that there are.
That's not your concern. A roof over their heads or a safe place to be. My concern is yours says 6 months. Was curious how long mine was like. But wait a second though, how come that's just popping up? That's so weird. I don't understand that. And it just says starred. How does it know? It's so weird. You guys see it on screen? Huh. I wonder why it's just all of a sudden showing up like that. I've never seen that before. It's the first time when Andy did it. You guys are doing some voodoo over there. Anyway, the hell was I saying? Oh, she's like, it's not my concern. It's not my concern. Okay. Okay. It's not your concern that people have a safe, clean place to live?
There are a lot of nonprofits coming from out of state to bring in supplies. I'm sure that there are some here already. But what the Cajun Navy has requested is non-perishable items. They've got all the tomato soup that they can handle. They
I don't know what the fuck. This is so weird that she's saying this.
said, please, 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 no more tomato soup. So, which is another reason why I thought, you know, I would go out and get the groceries to make sure that there is no tomato soup.
She's like, I am going to be the tomato soup warrior. I'm going to make sure that there's no tomato soup anywhere. Like, that is my responsibility. I'm anti-tomato soup.
Apparently.
Yeah, see, now I see yours, Nana. How are you guys making that show up, though? I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, Nana has been a member for 22 months. Ems has been a member for 16 months. How are you guys doing this? I don't understand. Magic. It's magic. Oh, 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 it's magic. All right.
Everybody likes to donate tomato soup during hurricanes. People are kind of, they're not into the tomato soup, folks. So just to let you know.
Okay. How does she know that, though?
Okay, people are picky even in life-threatening situations. So
that is so weird that she said that. I don't know. Does anybody else find it really odd that she's like saying this?
We're just doing our part here. We documented some pretty
member for 14 months. Oh, you hit the $sign. Okay, I didn't know they had that. Where's Lanky? 14 months. Lanky's been a member for 14 months.
Horrific scenes down south today, and we'll be coming back down here. I don't know what it's like. I don't know if I've got internet at the house yet, but I took the opportunity while I had internet here, driving, to reach out to you guys so you guys can see me. I'm alive. I got all my fingers, all my toes, both my eyes. I look like crap. I'm tired, but I was able to.
I don't know if it's just because you're tired, girl, but okay.
Finally sleep last night in AC and get some good rest. And I got to tell you, that's the one thing that I was missing. I kind of went a little cray because I'm
That's the thing. If you donate to her Cash App, right? Let's just say, which is another reason why people shouldn't do this. You need money when you Cash App, right? And you transfer it from your Cash App to your bank account, Cash App takes a percentage of it. So, Cheyenne, member for 13 months. Wow, I didn't even know. Dude, that's so weird because I didn't know I had my memberships on that long, but I guess I have. I feel like I just turned them on like recently. YouTube time is crazy. Burn hot dog, 13 months.
I'm at home by myself, you know, and I'm dealing with an awful lot, you know. People are also saying something like, you know, first when I was talking about my roof, when I was documenting the storm, you know, one strip of shingle came off. And you know what the hater said? Oh, I bet she went up there and pulled it off. Yeah.
Once again, she has to make it about the haters, you know. Here she is trying to do this, like, you know, donation stream. And of course, the haters have to come up.
I'm in a category 4 hurricane, but I'm going to go jump on my freaking roof to pull a shingle off to record it. That's, you know.
I mean, look, I'm not saying that people's houses didn't get damaged, but when the hurricane hits, first of all, I have family in that area, so not everybody was hit that hard, even though it was a category 4. storm, but like she lost a shingle, dude, couple of shingles,
You guys are
and clearly doesn't have homeowners insurance.
really stupid idiots. I have to be honest with you, like totally utter idiots. I heard other people say, "Oh, we have to pull a shingle off to record it." That's, you guys are really stupid idiots. I have to be honest with you, like totally utter idiots. I heard other people say, "Oh, but she survived. Why is she complaining?" Yeah, babe, I would love for you, and you know who you are, to come and sit with me during a Category 4 hurricane. And when
She acts like nobody else here has been in a Category 4 hurricane, dude. Florida's a pretty big state there, girlfriend. And you know that it's not the only place that hurricanes hit, right? We get them all the way up here on the Northeast. In the Northeast. We got hurricanes too. I mean, she really thinks that, I guess she thinks that only where she lives, people get hurricanes. I don't know. I mean, yes, most coastal areas get them. So, especially on the East Coast.
when your butt is done puckering and you're done crying like a little girl, then you can talk about surviving, little girl. Then you can talk about that.
I'll be honest with you. I'd rather live somewhere where they have hurricanes than where they have tornadoes. Tornadoes are terrifying. For those of you guys who live in tornado places, God bless you, because those shits are fucking terrifying. Even just the sirens that they play, those are terrifying. And the tornadoes themselves are terrifying. I'm terrified. I don't know how many times I'm going to say terrified, but yeah, that sounds scary to me.
So I don't want to hear anymore. I can tell you I'm a little raw with some of the stuff that's been going on the internet that I haven't been able to address because
that's important. So here she is talking about this important shit. People are losing their lives and they need diapers. But then, she, this internet stuff is so irrelevant, honestly, in times like that. When something serious is going on, that shit shouldn't even matter. You shouldn't even be discussing it in this live. Oh, the haters. Who cares?
I have been out of internet, but believe me, things will be addressed and they will be addressed very quickly and swiftly. I'm over it, and we're going to get back to
quickly and swiftly. Isn't that the same thing? Aren't those kind of synonyms for each other? Quickly and swiftly.
cases. So I'm going to one and done this. Believe that. Believe that.
And here we are, a year later, and if she's still not done, she's still not done. She's still addressing the haters. But the guys, this is a drama-free zone. I don't discuss it. I swear.
Once I get on there and I say my piece, I'm done, and I'm not talking about it again.
Sure.
So be on the lookout. Lots of stuff coming up.
They all say that. Do you ever notice that? Laura says it. Molly Golightly says it. They all say, "Oh, it's just a one and done, one and done, one and done," but it's never just a one and done. Who you kidding? Who you kidding? Who you kidding? I mean, come on.
And then we got the trip that we're planning. Olivia and I are right now planning. So lots of stuff is going on. A lot of things are moving very quickly. And we have a hurricane where Bullhorn Betty's roof is decimated.
Oh my God.
So I'm trying to deal with the roof.
It's decimated. Oh my God.
Trying to deal with work. Trying to deal with making sure you guys got things to look at, watch.
With work. I love this. She's like, I'm dealing with work. What work? I'm making sure you guys have things to watch because, her channel apparently is the only one on the internet. You're doing us such a favor by making videos. I think most people would understand that, oh, you're you don't have internet, you don't have power. It's okay if you don't make videos for a couple of days. I think people survive without them. Just saying. I mean, she's really she really thinks her shit's that important.
Feel, touch, get an idea of what's going on. So hopefully, this is bringing awareness to hurricanes, the dangers of them.
So fucking weird. Yeah, guys, I'm bringing awareness to hurricanes because, people don't know about them and the dangers. It's not like it's a natural disaster or anything. I mean, it's definitely something that needs awareness. That is such a weird statement to make. I'm making a public service announcement about the dangers of hurricanes. Dude, that's It's so weird. We don't need awareness about hurricanes. We're already aware of them. It's not like I don't know, making awareness about online predators, like that's something that people should be aware of and could avoid in potential situations, but like you can't really avoid hurricanes, like there's nothing we could do about them and the dangers of them except hunker down and maybe, put your windows, put some wood over your windows. I'm spreading awareness about hurricanes, guys. I'm spreading awareness about air and rain. You might not be aware, but rain could collect in certain places and cause flooding. I don't know if you guys knew this. Like it's so weird. She's on an awareness campaign for hurricanes. That's what I'm saying. She has to be the biggest salesman out here. Like, wow, thank you for spreading awareness about hurricanes, Betty. Because like people in those areas don't already fucking know all about them. Oh my God. Oh, that's so weird. That's such a weird statement. And the dangers. You could potentially blow away or lose your house. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't learn that in like fourth grade science or anything.
We all have our own type of Mother Nature stuff that will decimate and kill us. Hurricanes.
She must have just learned the word decimate, like, because she keeps saying her roof is decimated. What is decimate? I don't even know what that means. Let's look it up. Decimate. It'll destroy. It'll decimate. I guess it's probably destroy. Decimate. I don't even know how to spell that. Decimate. Dissipate. I don't even. Hold on. How the fuck do you spell that? Decimate. Oh, here we go. Decimate. See what the kill, destroy, or remove a large percentage of. Okay. Sure.
Here in Florida, as well as the tornadoes that are a spinoff from them, are some of those things. And it can be very, very deadly. As many of you guys know, we survived. We're thankful to be on this.
As many of you guys know. Yeah, pretty much everybody fucking knows that. Tornadoes are dangerous, dude. Like, oh my God. Oh, she's really doing us a big favor here, I mean, God, what would I do without this woman educating me on the dangers of hurricanes and tornadoes? I don't know. I might potentially just like walk into a fucking tornado thinking it's not dangerous at all. Oh, shit. Bullhorn Betty taught me tornadoes. She's like, guys, I'm going to teach you about the danger of fire. It's hot and you shouldn't touch it. It's like, thanks. Thanks a lot. We didn't know that.
Side of the ground. We were not in an evacuation area. People are saying that, stuff like you're stupid and you should have heeded the evacuation warning. Sorry, but they don't evacuate whole counties if you don't realize that. They have zones, and we've monitored, and even Olivia, she was in one of the first zones that were evacuated. She evacuated. To what our law enforcement does say, we follow their instructions. You're right, I don't board up my home. Guess what? Not one window was broken. Okay, I can't strap down my roof. So there you have it, folks. We did follow the rules. We did everything that we were told. When we were told to shelter in place, we sheltered in place. We wrote it out. We lost power. Some people literally lost entire homes, folks.
Yeah, but you didn't, and you're somehow acting like you're the biggest victim on the freaking planet because a couple of shingles blew off your roof last year.
Homes literally leveled. We just went through a community where there was multiple homes leveled. Those videos will be coming out.
She's like, I'll be exploiting those people. Make sure you super chat me. Oh my goodness.
But again, these people, believe me, the supplies that are coming in are not going to be enough. You're talking about tens of thousands of people that are displaced, tens of thousands of people that have no running water.
And she's going to feed all of them with your donations, right? I mean, come on, girl. She acts like people aren't like aware of these things. I mean, does she realize the news covers this shit too? And people have relatives that live. I mean, everybody has a fucking relative that lives in Florida. Let's just be real. We all do. We all know somebody who lives in Florida. An uncle, a cousin, a friend, somebody lives in Florida that you know.
That have no electricity, tens of thousands of people that have no food, have no way of cooking food, don't even have a can opener to even open a can to eat it cold.
So why the fuck would people donate money for canned food? She's telling her subscribers to donate canned food to people who don't have can openers to open them. Isn't that a slap in the face, huh? Here you go. Here's a canned food. I don't know. How do you open it? I don't know. Maybe with your teeth. Like, how would you like these people to open the canned food that you're collecting money for then, if they don't have a can opener to open it with? That was a dumb thing to say. Good God. Yeah. Oh my God, this woman.
These are the real issues right now that are facing the people on the west coast of Florida. Is also hit hard as well. So some of those supplies.
I think like when she was a kid, she like maybe like you know how we all have like if you look at like a 5-year-old's school project, and it's like, what do I want to be when I grow up? And a 5-year-old's like I want to be an astronaut, you know. But like the chances of anybody becoming an astronaut is so slim to none. You know, like most of those kids that say that, they're not going to become astronauts because it's very, 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 very hard to become an astronaut. Okay. I think she wanted to be a news reporter or something. I don't know. And she's trying to live out her dream, right? Like one of those impossible dreams. And like, this is it. I don't know. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird.
May need to go up to South Carolina. I will start reaching out to some contacts I have in South Carolina and seeing how we can help with South Carolina as well. I've got to find out, but we went to a lot of different places, and believe it or not, one of the hardest hit places that we have found was Northport and Rotunda. These are areas that aren't even hardly being talked about on the news, and they outside of the beachfront and waterfront properties on Fort Myers, most of them are dealing with flooding, but not real. There's not a whole lot of real damage. Not like the decimation in Northport that we've seen.
Oh my God.
You're right, House of William Pacheco.
Take a shot every time she says decimation. She must have like heard that word on like the news or something that day. And she's like, I'm just going to keep repeatedly saying decimation. Decimation. It's my favorite new word.
You know what the problem is with that is that they're complaining about that. But what does everybody do when they have a hurricane or any natural disaster? They evaluate the cost. The bottom line is that damage is damage, and somebody's got to pay for it, right? So I'm just expressing what the entire thing. And if the haters don't want to watch, guess what? They can change the channel. This is the Bullhorn Betty channel. If you don't like Bullhorn Betty, or she's too offensive for you, go find a safe space in a coloring book and get the hell out of this room. It's easy enough.
Dude, why are you even focusing on these people right now? This is supposed to be about the decimation, not about the haters. Oh my God, dude.
So, we're not here to make people feel all warm and fuzzy. The people that love me, and you guys are here all the time. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, Kat.
She's not here to make people warm and fuzzy. But you're trying to convince everybody that they should send donations to you so you can do just that. I mean, let's be honest. She can't make her mind up on this one. She doesn't know what she wants.
I'm doing well right now. As you guys can see, my nerves are shot. I'm a little raw. This experience hasn't been the best experience I've had. It's been, quite frankly, one of the most expensive experiences that I've had in a really long time. My car blowing up was probably the most expensive issue.
Okay, that's not because of the hurricane. Her car blowing up. Girl, that's not, the hurricane didn't do that to you. She's like, this experience, the same experience that how many people live in Florida? Like really, like you're not the only person that went through that. So here she is a few minutes ago. She's like, there's people without houses, without a can opener. But then she's like, poor me, this experience has been so hard on me. I lost a couple of shingles and my car exploded, even though that has nothing to do with the actual hurricane. That's probably just because her car is old. I mean, wow. Just fucking wow.
I had in the last decade when the mechanics blew up my freaking engine in my car. That was pretty.
The mechanics did it? Wow. Yo, dude, this woman can't take no responsibility for anything. She probably didn't do like her oil changes or something. Typically, I mean, typically engines don't blow up. Something happened, but typically it's some, you might have maybe ran out of oil or didn't do enough oil changes and didn't maintain your engine. I mean, engines don't just blow up, but all right. Sure. But yours did, right? It's the mechanic's fault somehow. Wow. Wow.
Pretty extensive. That was, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. This roof's not even going to cost that. It's going to cost probably about, I don't know, $2,000 or $3,000, and that's if I do it myself, which I don't have a problem doing.
What the fuck? Wait a second. How could a roof only cost that little? That's insane. I just got a new roof a couple of years ago, and we had insurance, so we went through insurance, but we still had to pay out of pocket like a couple of $1,000s more than what she's saying a whole entire roof would cost. So she's like, if I do it myself. Oh, now she's a roofer. Okay, she knows how to put roofs down now. That's her new area of expertise. I mean, that's not like. Look, me and my husband are huge DIYers, but we do a lot here. We do a lot, but putting a roof on, there's just some things that are out of the average DIYer's reach, and that's one of those things that you might not want to DIY a roof unless you really know what you're doing. The roof was $13K, though she ended up saying, but she paid $0 for it. Oh, so she had homeowners insurance, probably, like most people. I mean, here you have to have homeowners insurance. I don't know how it is, outside of you can't even get a mortgage without it. So I don't know how it is in other states, but she's gonna DIY her roof. Okay, sure.
So. And I got to tell you guys something funny.
Oh boy. Hold on. There's a dog.
You guys know that me and my ex-husband, we still talk. Like I think maybe once every, I don't know, 4 or so months, he'll just pop in and say, how are you doing? Just want to check on you type of thing. And so he calls me, and of course, this is by the time the fence is falling down, the shingles are rolling off the roof, and he's calling, and I roll over. I see Vince on the phone. I'm like, I'm not even answering. I don't even want to deal with him right now, right? So he calls me over the next 2 or 3 days, and I just ignore him. Because I've got my stress is up to my eyeball.
So this poor guy that she choked about 40 times is trying to look out for her and make sure she's okay, and she's like, I'm not answering this. Wow. I'm surprised he even wants to talk to her again. Hey.
Balls. So finally, I pick up the phone, and he's like, I just wanted to check on you. How did the house, fare out? I'm like, the fence is gone, the roof is gone. I said, that it's okay. I said, I just really need help, doing the cleanup. So he always offers to help, but never quite shows up. You know what I mean? That's the reason why we're divorced. And pretty dangerous. Just saying.
Wow. She's like, that's the reason why we're divorced. He always offers to help, but never shows up. Oh my God, poor guy.
All right.
He's calling her to check on her. That's pretty nice of him to do that, I think.
Guys, well, it was real. It was fun. I know it's only been 20 minutes. If I get home and I find out I have internet, I will come back live and spend some more time with you guys. But again, if you guys would like to donate, I will be going to the grocery store. I'll get it all recorded so you guys can see what I'm purchasing and things of that nature. But I'm really going to, I think, just pick up lots of water and lots of canned goods, probably more so.
Even though there's no cans to open them. No, her roof wasn't gone. She showed it, didn't she? It was like a couple of shingles fell off, which is enough to make an insurance claim. You don't need the whole roof to be gone. If you're missing, I don't know, there's an amount, right, of shingles, then they'll cover it under insurance. So I can't even believe they covered mine, because my roof was old, and we lost. There was a storm. It was really weird because it made it through Hurricane Sandy and all these other things, and then all of a sudden we had this random windstorm one day, and it blew off a lot of shingles randomly, and I said, dude, try putting it through the insurance, and sure enough, they covered it. You know, I was shocked.
Soups because, I mean, I'm sure people need side dishes like corn and lima beans and stuff like that, but a can of soup can really feed 2 people. So
Yeah, 2 people with no can openers, right? That was the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. They don't have can openers.
I think I might go that way. It might not be what they like, but
Wait a second. She just said that don't get tomato soup because they don't like tomato soup. And she's like, but I'm going to buy whatever they don't like. Okay. That's nice of you.
we won't do any more tomato soup though. We'll make sure that they have no more tomato soup. We'll make sure it's clam chowder, chicken noodle, cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, stuff like that, and loads and loads of water. I'd like to get, if we have enough money,
Cream of some young guy. Oops, sorry, that's mine.
I'd like to get some diapers and some baby formula as well, because I'm pretty sure that that's some of the stuff that they're really short on as well. We got to take care of the babies. Some of these women, they can produce a lot of milk. Some of them just can't. So when they're out.
Wait, what did she just say? It could produce a lot of milk?
Because I'm pretty sure that that's some of the stuff that they're really short on as well. We got to take care of the babies. Some of these women, they can produce a lot of milk. Some of them just can't. So when they're out.
Some of them could produce a lot of milk, but some of them can't. That doesn't even make sense. Like, if you can't produce a lot of milk, then you're most likely not breastfeeding your baby anyway. Like, you're not going to breastfeed your baby unless you have a good supply. That just shows me she's never had kids.
Which I hope that they find other arrangements.
She hopes.
Already got.
Does she think the hurricane's going to affect the milk production? I'm so confused.
Notification that they had entirely enough water. They've got pallets and pallets and pallets and pallets of water right
after she was like, I'm going to buy some water
there right now. What they're in need of is food, non-perishable food items. The Bullhorn Betty channel and all the wonderful, beautiful people that donated. We were able to donate bags and bags of diapers, baby wipes. We weren't able to get any baby formula, but we got a lot of canned goods, spaghetti, fettuccine Alfredo. We got
bags of diapers. Don't diapers come in boxes?
Soups,
She's gonna personally breastfeed every baby in Florida. This is so funny.
Kind of soup you could imagine, not tomato soup. What else did we get? We got side dishes.
I feel like she doesn't like tomato soup, and maybe like, I don't know. This is weird. Very weird.
Didn't we, Olivia? We got side dishes and all those things. The only thing we didn't really pick up was like meat, because they don't eat meat. We even got things like instant coffee. The coffee that you just put scoops into your coffee cup and have a.
Oh, thank you for telling us what coffee, instant coffee is.
Cup of coffee, hot coffee. We're the coffee club, right? We believe in the product, so we know the importance of having your cup of coffee in the morning.
Me, myself, and I.
So we actually got these folks instant coffee because we know that they don't have electric. We know that they don't have power. They do have water. They can make do if they need coffee. Heating that up on a propane stove or something of that nature. So guys, kudos to each and every one of you. Again,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, Susie. It's almost like she's like, is this for her own groceries? I mean, she's like really like against the tomato soup. I mean, we should ask her. We should like troll her and be like, since you share all of your fabulous recipes with the internet, could you make us some tomato soup? And see what she says. I don't like tomato soup. Like, ooh, that what did she make? I was gonna say beef stroganoff, but that's probably way too complicated for her. Salisbury steak. Somebody go under there and be like, ooh, you know what would go good with that? Tomato soup.
Conduit of each and every one of your beautiful hearts, and we were able to. No,
she never sounds genuine. It's like this very. That's why I say she's like a car salesman, because it's like this very like, oh, you're gonna love this car, like nothing that comes out of her sounds like. It just sounds so like rehearsed almost and like robotic, It's like she's saying what she thinks people want to hear or what she should be saying. That's why I guess I was saying that, when you're a kid and you want to like have, these dreams that you have, like she maybe wanted to be like a news reporter and she like sat in her room and mimicked them and imitated them. And then like, here she is, doing it on YouTube. I don't like she got her break because that's what she's trying to sound like. She's very good at, she's like a chameleon. You know what I'm saying? Normal people see through it, but there's people out there that actually get fooled by her and think like she genuinely cares. And that's what's missing from, this whole spiel that she's giving. Any spiel is that genuineness, even when she tries to act like she has empathy in these situations, it never sounds like true empathy. I can't explain it,
Get this done. I don't know how good my service is here. I'm on hotspot and we are in the zone.
She talks like this, like I am a reporter. Everything is going good, and we got plenty of canned food. I bought waters yesterday, and then she puts her hand in her ear. Excuse me, hold on. What's that? I'm just getting information from my superiors that they do not want any more. What is that? Oh, tomato soup, guys. They don't want tomato soup. The reports are coming in right now. They have an abundance of tomato soup. It's like, okay, dude.
This is the spot. And as you heard coming into this, the officer says we cannot get down to Fort Myers Beach. There's no way. It's closed. It's not closed by them. It's closed by the carnage and wreckage. We can't get there.
And the decimation, excuse me, hold on. I'm getting another report, and they're saying that there's lots of decimation. Is it? Yes, on the coast of Florida, on the West Coast.
For each of us, for this channel, and we did great today. Good
I don't know, Beefers. That's a good question.
job for everyone that's involved. We're out here. We're trying to find people we can help. We just help the community, and that's something that nobody can take away from us. So again, thanks to all the people that donated. I know all the people that are here with great hearts. They donated their love and their support of watching Hurricane Ian when they could be on other channels.
Reporting live from my engine blown car. This is Betty Bullhorn signing out. It's like, oh my God.
Watching other stuff related to true crime. I realize Hurricane Ian is not true crime related, but it's my backyard related. And no matter what happens,
literally, it's my backyard. Did I mention that there was several of my shingles on that backyard?
It's in the state of Florida. If we have issues, we are going to help. That's what we do. That's what this channel is.
That's what we, as in, I know you can't see anybody else, but that's me.
Is built on. It's built on love, and it's built on helping victims.
It's built on love. Oh my God. She's a special type of delusional.
Sometimes the victims are murdered. Sometimes the victims are kidnapped. Sometimes the victims are fighting with acts of God.
I do remember when Al Roker almost blew away. That was really funny.
So that's what we do here. That's what this channel will always represent. Whenever you come to Bullhorn Betty channel or support anything related to Bullhorn Betty, you know that is going right back into the community, any community I serve.
Wow. It's going right back into my pocket. I mean, the community. It's like, okay, girl. Okay, except for when you're donating to her Amazon wish list, then that's going to her. Except for when you're helping her pay for a new laptop, that's going for her. Dude, like I've never seen such a grift, man. I don't know what. No, it's not a grift. It's just an act. It's an act. This isn't real. I just don't feel like it's real. She really puts this act on. I mean, unless I'm wrong, I don't know if she's shown receipts to people, but I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. I'm not convinced, in my opinion.
Because I travel all over this country. Right now, I'm in Lee County. This is like 2 or 3 counties away from my county.
She's like, I travel all over this country. I mean, counties. She travels all over the country. She's like a county away from where she lives.
But we're here. It's not all about the footage. It's all about bringing us and bringing our help and bringing our name and exposure to help these people.
Exposure to help the people or to help yourself?
Look at what we did yesterday. We were able to raise almost $300.
Wow, a whole $300. But you see, if you criticize her for that, and I'm not saying, look, $300 is $300, it helps, but like, that's not really, I don't know. I just don't feel like these things that she's saying that she's doing is coming from a genuine place. I feel like this is all her like character building, trying to make people believe that she's this good, kind, caring person. Because when you take care of other people, people will take care of you, right? I guess that's like her mentality, is that she thinks by showing the world that she's such a good, kind, caring, charitable, helpful person, it's going to somehow help her in the end.
For grocery.
I don't know who we is, November Rain. I seriously don't know. She always talks in the third person and says we. I don't know. I think she does that maybe subliminally to like separate herself from like the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She says we because like this, there's nothing just genuine about this. Or maybe she just doesn't want to sound narcissistic by saying I all the time. Because it is weird sometimes, even when I post things like on Instagram or something, and I go to put about my business, it sounds weird on a business website when I say I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like when I say these were posted on my website, or I just got these in, I write that, but it sounds weird sometimes, like, because it makes it sound like, oh, you know, you're just a small business, one person. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So sometimes like we just got these in, even though it's just me, I'm the only person that's doing this, but I don't know. I don't know if it's like that, or it's like she's subconsciously trying to disassociate herself from the bullshit that she's spewing. So she says we, so it's not like her responsibility. I don't know. It's really weird.
In a matter of an hour for these folks. In an hour. That's what we can bring to the table with social media and what we do. There you go, folks.
It's like promote.
That's what we're riding in. Look at this. This is some extreme stuff here, folks.
Here I am exploiting all the devastation. I don't know.
This is why Bullhorn Betty and Chronicles of Olivia.
This is why Bullhorn Betty, see, like, why does she do that? Why does she talk about herself and just saying, this is why me and Chronicles of Olivia? Why does she say this is why Bullhorn Betty
joined together and came out here and helped? And while we have haters out there that are trying to thwart the work that we're doing.
Thwart. She loves that word, thwart.
Helping victims.
It makes her sound, you know, I think when she thinks she uses these words like decimation and thwart, it makes her sound more professional.
Of this out this window. Helping these victims, and you're trying to thwart efforts. You're trying to victimize victims again. I just want to let all the haters know you are a despicable piece of.
Who is victimizing victims again? What is she talking about? So criticizing her is victimizing victims again? Okay.
Piece of shit. Forever thwarting the help of Bullhorn Betty in a time of need.
Dude, just the way this whole like thing is playing with like the grainy footage, and then like her with the sunglasses in the back of a car. She sounds like a mafia boss. Forever trying to thwart Bullhorn Betty and her help. What did she just say there? That was a pretty funny speech that she just gave there. Hold on.
And you're trying to thwart efforts. You're trying to victimize victims again. I just want to let all the haters know you are despicable pieces of shit. Forever thwarting the help of Bullhorn Betty in a time of need.
Forever thwarting Bullhorn Betty in a time of need. I need to make that t-shirt with that. Forever thwarting Bullhorn Betty in a time of need. This is so weird.
Shame on you. I'm not the despicable one. You need to make right with God.
I need like the screenshot of this with her face in the back of the car. Why is her head like all the way down, like on the camera? Forever thwarting Bullhorn Betty in a time of need. I need that.
You're doing to these people and hindering the ability of people.
Like she's so noble.
To help. Red Cross ain't here, folks. Okay, go donate your money to Red Cross. But let me tell you something real quick. Red Cross ain't here. They're not here.
Wow. So now she's going to disparage another charity. Go donate your money to Red Cross, but they're not here. You just said you raised $300, dude. I'd rather put my money into a bigger organization that has access to way more means to help people than to give it to some random YouTuber who only got $300 worth of groceries, which could really only feed like one 4-person family for like a week and a half at the most. That's like, where did she drop all this stuff off? She's so full of shit.
We haven't saw one Red Cross building or car or truck or anything. So you go donate that.
Because, you know, she's been everywhere, right? She was everywhere in Florida. She drove down every street and went to every house and every part of Florida that was destroyed by this. She was there, so she knows this for a fact.
That money to the Red Cross. Go ahead and donate it. Because I guarantee you, Bullhorn Betty got the shit done.
Got this shit done. $300 worth of groceries, guys. She got it done. Wow. This is like when you read about narcissism, this is a great example of like grandiosity right here. It's like, girl, you donated, and I'm not taking away or saying that, you know, any amount helps in situations like these. So I'm not saying that it's not, if she actually donated the money, okay? $300 could feed a family for a couple of, you know, a week or so, right? I mean, if you got 2 teenage boys and a family of 4, $300 don't go far. I'm just saying, especially here. But like, you know, like that's all you did. And I'm not saying that's nothing, but I'm saying it's not on the scale that you're trying to make it appear that it's on. You literally fed a couple of people for a couple of days, you know, congratulations. Like, and then comparing yourself to the Red Cross. I mean, come on, girl. Nothing you could do, nothing that you and Olivia could do, or you and your imaginary friend or helper that's always with you that we can't see, could even compare to an organization like the Red Cross or any of these other organizations that go out and help people after devastating natural disasters. I mean, come on. Who are you fucking kidding with this shit? Wow. That's grandiosity right there in its full glory.
A lot quicker than the Red Cross.
I'm really surprised she's not like flying out to Hawaii. I am, to exploit those people.
Just say it. You guys can get to a bigger screen, because we're about to go buy a trailer park in over here.
She's like, I want to exploit the really, really poor people. Like, wow.
I know, but I wanted
Somebody needs to donate her a better internet connection.
Okay. Literally everything. Just to let you know, sporting the Bullhorn Betty shirt. If you guys have not gone over,
Wow. So here comes the shameless plug for her channel here. Now I'm upset. I gave my brother the photo album from my parents' trip to Maui.
These people have lost everything. Literally everything. Just to let you know, sporting the Bullhorn Betty shirt. If you guys have not gone over to the
Wow. These people have lost everything. But don't forget to buy one of my shirts. Dude, that is so gross, man. I didn't see this part before.
merch store to pick up your Bullhorn Betty swag. Everything that you purchase helps this channel.
It helps the channel, not anybody else, which is basically helping her because she's the only person on the channel. She is the channel. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, we're with press.
Thanks. Wait, hold on a second. Thanks for allowing me to post that comment. What comment's that, Zizi? You're always allowed to say whatever you want in this chat.
You guys see this? Holy moly!
What?
Guys, look at this stuff. Look
Look at this devastation. Make sure you go out and buy a Bullhorn Betty shirt.
at this stuff. Can you guys see this stuff? Leveled. That's boats on top of boats.
Yeah, that's what Long Island looked like after Hurricane Sandy.
There's nothing left here.
If you went to the coastal area where the houses are, like on the coast, that's what it looked like, dude. On the shores.
There's nothing left here. I'm taking you guys with me on
I still see some buildings standing, but
with the computer, and then I'm gonna move over to smell is bad. Oh my gosh, guys. Hold on.
and there's Olivia complaining about the smell.
Let me change to my phone. All right, guys. I want you guys to see this. So we're here. We're here in North Fort Myers.
Yeah, she has great quality content. It's like you can't even see her whole face.
This is insane.
No, that is fire is way more destructive.
This is insane.
I mean, you're talking trees burnt down, houses burnt down, everything's just gone, ashes. Nothing could be salvaged after that, after a fire hits it. The smoke damage, I mean, it's bad. It's bad.
Guys, if you guys can start going into some chat rooms and letting them know that I'm out here live. I'm gonna turn the camera around for you guys to see all this stuff.
Wow. The remainder of, oh, I missed that. Hold on, I want to see what that said. In the remainder of the video, Betty takes a tour of the damage. Oh, she's gross, dude. Hurricane Bullhorn. Make sure you go over and subscribe to Headstones and Headlines over here. Wow. That was entertaining, to say the least. No, I mean, she's clearly been through every hurricane ever. Dude, that the plugging of her merch store was like the cringiest moment from that. To plug your merch store as you're driving around talking about how people have nothing left, like how bad it is, how they don't even have a can opener to open the canned food that I'm asking you guys to donate to them, like to sit there and plug your merch. I mean, that just takes a special type of person to do something like that. God damn, that's gross. Yeah, her shingle flew off, like 3 shingles. She's like, my roof. Somebody said in the comments, I just closed it, but somebody said in the comments that she said she didn't have any water damage. And I'm like, that's weird, because the other day when she hung the fan up, she said that it got water damage from Hurricane Ian. So it's like, oh, okay. Okay. I don't know how your roof could fly off and you don't get water damage, but okay. During a hurricane. She's special. She's definitely going to hell. Yeah, she is. Alongside Molly Golightly. I'll give Laura at least like her grift is like her e-begging is her e-begging. Like she just straight up says like, look, I'm fucking broke ass bitch and I need money to bring my kid to his school. And that's fine. She's not doing this kind of shit. It's different, but it's still gross, but it's not as bad as this. She said to her ex, the roof is gone. Yeah, the roof. I mean, unless she has one shingle sized house, and yeah, sure. People are sick, dude. In my opinion, it's because she didn't cover or repair the missing shingle for a long time. Any of the rain since, oh yeah, you're right, because it sat there for a really long time from what I understand. God, guys, do not send tomato soup. I'm gonna be the next one getting a fucking lawsuit slapped on my ass from her. You can't help it, dude. It's like a train wreck that you just cannot look away from. I don't go on her channel, but when I see clips of her, she's on Burnt Toast. I'm just like, wow, dude. Like I don't sit through her lives because her voice really does like just rip through my brain. But wow. Like that clip right there was entertaining. Entertaining, to say the least. I mean, she's special. She's a special woman. Wow, Betty, you suck a loser. Dolls, I gotta ask you a question. Hold on a second. Let me show you this. I need your expert opinion on something. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back in 2 seconds. It's magic. Ooh, is that a bee's nest? Oh, I don't know if I should be holding that. What's in there? I don't think it's a bee's nest. I hope not. Look. I have this. It's a Kali statue, but over the years, look, all the paint came off. What would you use to repaint it? I know you do repainted statues. I want to repaint it. Ugh. It's heavy. Do you use like regular craft acrylic paint? You hear the crickets out here? Oh, the crickets. I want to repaint it and bring it back to life. It's my mom's. Here's your tomato soup. Like, do you use just the regular craft paint? Every time I use my hose, it was down by my hose, and every time I use my hose, I look at that thing and I'm like, I gotta ask you how to repaint that. Whoa, bro, that's not a real dog, Ovi. Oh my god, he's bugging out. Are you serious right now? He's scared of the statue. Okay, dude, that's a fake dog, you dumbass. He's literally bugging out, thinking that it's a real dog. He's barking at it. Ovi, that's fake. The eyes do look a little evil, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They do. It's not real. I don't like this thing being up here. All right, I'll move it. Sorry, dude. You're gonna get freaked out by a dog statue. He just bugged out, dude. It's fake, stupid. Oh my god, I wish I just got that on video because that was really funny. He was like bugging out at the thing. He's barking right at the statue. What's the matter? I gotta show my husband. That's pretty funny. It's not real, stupid. It does look evil right now. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of right in that. The eyes look like kind of evil looking. He does not like this thing. All right, dude. I'll put it back where it was so you can't see it. That is so funny. Thank you, Amanda. Black Dahlia didn't like my nails. She's like, what's wrong with your nails? Oh. I'm like, what's wrong with them? They're fabulous. That's what's wrong with them. What's wrong with your nails? Would you say put some conditioner in your dry gray hair? I'm like, my hair's not gray. I mean, some of it is, but that's called blonde hair, lady. Whoa. I just dropped my later. Bye, Linky. It's not ceramic though. I'm asking Dolls because she repaints them, the statues. Like the little gnomes. It's not made of ceramic. Because like ceramic paint doesn't have to bake. Enamel spray paint. Yeah, but how would I do that? I need to paint it different colors. You got to go to Doll's channel and look at what she does. She restores old garden statues like that. It's like, I'm not sure what they're made of, but it's not like, it's almost like a resin or plastic material. So, I think it looks like a resin, almost like a fiberglass maybe or something, some type of resin. Definitely. Oh, you thought it was ceramic. No, yeah, no, it's not stone. Even if it was, I probably would. I don't know if I mean, when you use ceramic paint, like the glaze that they use, you have to bake that on. Like you need a kiln to fire it. I need to put the color back on. That's the whole problem. It's not supposed to be white. It's supposed to be what do you call it? It's supposed to look like an actual collie. Like at one time it was like the same color as my collie, like that reddish brown color hair, like that rust color. And then so I probably use a paintbrush, but I don't know. I gotta look back at her videos because I think she's behind too. I gotta look back at her videos because she had, you know, similar statues, like the little gnome statues, and she did one for her friend. She repaints them, and she does such a good job too. So she did like a gnome, and then I don't know if she had like a deer or something. I forgot because this is going back a while, but yeah, definitely she does that. I think she used acrylic paint, but I gotta go through her videos to find them. I never baked mine. I just paint and use a clear shine coat on top if I want it smooth and not rough. What do you mean, though? What are you talking about? Painting what? Is she behind? I think she's behind. Spray paint in the cap and use a brush. Yeah, but spray paint dries up so quick, it's not really good for painting. It's okay to do that for touch-ups, but if you have to do like a large area, it's not that good. I think it's made of resin because if you look on the inside of it, it's got like foam in it, and then it has like you could kind of see some of that like fiberglass, stuff. So I'm pretty sure it's like some type of resin. Kali statue. She said yes, so maybe she's talking about the what do you call it? I think she's talking about the acrylic paints. They use acrylic on a lot. You would be surprised how many things they use just regular craft acrylic paint on. Stop! Stop! Oh, stop barking at me. Enough. I think she's saying yes. Enamel model paint, like you use in the airplane kits. Yeah, that would take a lot of that stuff, though, right? Those things I've only ever seen them like sold in like those little tiny jars. The art of handmade and stuff. There you go. 898. Is that how many subscribers she has? She's almost at 1,000. Anyway, all right, guys, I gotta get off of here. If she doesn't see it, I'm sure she could. I have her contact. I'll just ask her on her channel. I had 3 feet angels that were fiberglass. I used regular chalk paint. Oh, get out of here. I gotta try. I don't know. I don't have any other color chalk paint though. I only have like I have like white and gray. And that shit's expensive. Chalk paint is not cheap. That's for sure. I've been looking lately to try to redo some. I saw this really cool piece of furniture that somebody was throwing out the other day. And I was like, oh my God, I would love to make that into like a dresser. It had like really cool detail on it. And it was made of like real wood. And I was like, I would love to like paint that. But I go, I get out of the car and I check it out, and the whole like back top of it was like water damaged, which I probably could have replaced the top, but it was also missing a drawer. But it had like really cool detail. Oh, she uses paint. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wash and scrub off, then start paint and use chalk for highlights, then seal. Okay, cool. Thank you, dolls. I knew it was acrylics that she was using, the regular craft paint, which is just acrylic paint. Awesome. Go check it out though. She does a good job of repainting these things. But yeah, anyway, all right, I gotta go. I got things to do. But I will talk to you guys maybe tomorrow. Otherwise, I don't know when I'll see you. All right, I'm out. Could you stop it? All right, bye.